Minim se dodo na etie no se anya kotokwa na eye has anya kotokwa na eye has eye no kro ebia na also wo the other team o but then between kotoko and has na ye dan a enka obepe se baako e na ochina match obedi nkunim bra bia omusia kan ya na wakoma enso ewo eye baako afa na obroni kan se o soft spot edema one of these two teams na anopai question a maybe say messages I me ready e Facebook comment section no maybe say dodo na say ujiri se nyame yad mo kira enkosi se besa nonso emmo no na 3 points no ka Kumasi Konkrai anase Kumasi be fa baako Accra enso be fa baako na baako no so ye ache eye referee eni ne team ana ni nyina ene se hwan ena osusu ye se nyankopɔ yad ma enkusi se yemwe ochina game no na ono ena edi nkunu between Asante Kotoko and Hard to Folk a game no wash a two teams nina kama wash Hard to Folk modemo wash Asante Kotoko modemo ujidi ye say after watching game no wine ena ebedi nkunim ye live e Facebook Pure FM TV on Facebook oko a comment section one ma na wodo adwenkyere e de ato wode ama ye nyina no ewa ha ye bekinka ni nyina kama na bibia enso atimi aye kama anope se wo kotokwa na se wo has no ma yente wonka ba bia wo bia no ma yente wonka se o urutu for aye kotokwa na se uruti for aye Hard to Folk resource no and se score line wo giri se bepiem no no ma mensa ka ba hu se bi ma hyase e de omo de bantu nso resource no chiro efa to comment section asema me minna ama abadwafo edikan mi introduce omo wi a meba aye Facebook na mo messages ne score lines amodi abanyina no ye di unko and more ewo aye sa match we are able so because me say ewo Asante Kotoko half masa omaye promotion pa Asante Kotoko aye promotion and ra me hu aye need ako any team said omudi kaka so omo becha flags e de ama dodo a o mehio mo ewo the streets of Kumasi and ra me hu say flags nature no na ekoso and ra ewo Amakom traffic light around Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Cars are nature say a private car, a commercial vehicle, Pragia for Aboboya for me who say na omucha no so kuta 1,000 flags and no mucha and of course and no me hui sir na omucha flags no e dia makoro supporters enti sa unsanka wo dia around stadium one ma ubehu aye need ako any squad no twumo wamu eguso amu eche flags na dia ma Asante Kotoko aye supporters na Hard to Folk for enso saying Hard to Folk as a game we say the house aye din pa says so far the mate so akasa from house camp no one defender and the only OCSB ebono I've forgotten his name Hussein Mohammed. Yeah, Ali Mohammed. Yes. Ali. Ono na mate se wakasa from the camp of Hard to Folk. I was say kasa yem from but as a house Obama Kenya no obia alelo minim what they are also preparing behind the scenes. Pato mo so ka omo de but onso rekotokwa nano mutie enrampu ena kwampuku ebaye kwampuku so bekan before that no na Lord Amo anso edike aba beka bi na ejebe ojade benya dru nyankopɔ ya admo akena empaye ene yebo se nyankopɔ de odakena ebechi nyina na yetinkwam na ye nyina yakɔ eye Baba Yara Sports Stadium ni akɔhɛ de ebesi kena but also de en okɔ eye Facebook comment section one ma no abo e de ahye sanso na ye live e YouTube Pure FM TV live on YouTube so no anopai yes to me live sir Christian do say atana se Maxwell nana Asian atana se na yene dodo na ebetwetwe nkomo ewo eye dwumadi ne so ni nyina about the big gamer so the super clash and we basu nyame yad mo chana me did Andrew so usu obeti aframe Andy Kasda chairman BKB eta age made na chikama Jacob Atwosabe and LED production team no bright usu sounds and a darling pon so beba na what the updater and so everyone nyina no e di abreye anya asem go to Accra Joan and so and air control niema ewo MCR one Clifford nom wo nyina enso ebo adwuma ne kama once again watching emwakwaba enso edeba ye njuma di ne so yeni nkomo ena no pay na yɛhwɛ nneɛma nso bi hyia kwamana ne nsɛm no ɛbɛba because ɛno nso no bebree ɛwɔ ha na afei no ɛfisɛm no nso ɛtumi ato sɛ Christian, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Andy.
Na apomo boko.
Fantastic Saturday. Bibia da din, weather no so da din kama. And then so 14th February, ntino. Where one hwe na kwaji oni na. Now China no resource no bitimi ama oni gi ene no. Whether say be pay and I say a be premature hot
ejaculation,
premature happiness. And you know, we are just waiting. I said the biggest game on the football local calendar no, and the bit me live up to expectation. You see, Abuano Swan and Womaso game be a big biano, and you just place regional park and so and I'm a game near big. A attention, so game the generate the attention alone, no, and media attention, a spectating. And all over the world, the biggest fixture on any A-League biano, HB draw almost a full attendance. Catch me? Say all over the world. Infana behu the biggest fixture on their local calendar. Abre stadium in Nyama. Kotokoni House of Fokuno. 10 years ago, Nandi take it and so to. Net sabi. We are who dia sabi our manfo pebiato o take ya ba o pebiato a wonye binto baby e hye no o betra so benya ticket ni biato no akwakoho has any asante kotoko but recently na say attendance no enya dey encouraging at all enya just kotoko ni has folk no a general Ghanaian football a problem I spectating and so etimi a drop kotoko ni has folk by this time ke but sometimes and the ya nananom time no amanfo be that stadium a day before say game the beshase and this one made a day before say game the beshase one shall win ticket in top. What I say, some no crano na radio stations instead of no one na publicity instead of no so some bekaya and they just newspaper and a GBC crano na just about air fixtures and score like keke and no when the man Ghana for but not attention no honum but they say no Andy Ghana Premier League no enya air competitors was the first part no per ball up na a local game ni pe ben obi an energy ball hono ebetima tenafie ana wan tenafie kra no yi be 10 cities ekro video center obetima ya so much matches to watch and intino na de say before say obedro bi to stadium no na say wa ye adwuma kese ya say wo ye publicity ande enokotokofo na ye wo ye publicity ni wi a na supporters ne ba park ne so a ande sustain them. How do you sustain them? Andy, a good football, any good performance. And you know, having publicized the match over the week in no, Kotokofona to Muagum, or my amakati game, no, Yamia Adonasa supporters in a bar, on the game ni Nasa or Chinebi on Bessa by BMwa, and the Enyakasa beam. A bona obona, make us say, Biana. Andy yatimia Ramat Huamu bia meboa obia bagana onim Ramat eni agye Ramat Huama na nipa kro kondo se oba beto Ramat the first day ni the Andy ye de nipa kro Ramat wo meboa ba se nipa kro be Ramat wo bi mu a aduane na okwa akoto no eni ne de beye no any value for his money a obenya. And then the next day, Crano, ye cry Sumana, Obeko Ramat, so Hakoto Ramat. And it, you know, and no be near cancer as a Kotoko Timino. Supporters in the day, ye bon the rule, ye marketing game, no. Andy, just it comes with no cost to this week, and the CB yen studio, no. Ye the from an engineer, Amakotoko for at which cost? Sikabe ni adi omu yenye omu hwe yenso de betima ya boa a game no and it no ye de yen airwave ye de yen airtime e de makotoko any has for game no ye marketing game no ye ton amatie for enso atese there's a biggest game on the football calendar eba so nyame ya de mo china no supporters na beba no if they would like to watch Ghana football again and the kind of performance a team no e de mama mu nyame ya de mo china ntie nyina ye twei say after say supporters no and the for chroma I say this time I say attendance no and I say publicity no awareness was to kakra wo enra besi ne nyina no asema te say awareness kotoko ne has for game no awareness no wosoro awareness no ebetima translate into a spectator na and omoba sustain them by a good performance and in kawe kra de kotoko ne has for de ni kwase nke can below bear 40,000 o kotoko ne has for kan de 40,000 kra ne swa by recent years yenya 15,000 20,000 crown and the bre nenya nipa 20,000 to watch air kotoko any has full game no we dem yeso se chena de e bia kotoko enya crown wanya crown e bia be 20 to 25,000 de eso mtimba e be she Kumasi Sports Stadium wo no mhwe kotoko ne has full game no all of us will be there we are and in the next time bia no is based on what we are going to watch na me adon china
Tofik Masha I say Andy good morning. Phobia will beat them Hotu. Tofik Patas Market and Wadiaba. John Emmanuel S. Andy Kotoko 2 How to Folk Neo Fabu the Great. On also ne message Wadiaba no. Kwajo Dario say watching you live from Berima Ose Kwajo Palace from Fantin Utah is your boy Ububulebu. Samuel Ofe as a Phobia the best. We are coming to Kumasi to take all the 3 points back to Accra. Ismail Ese Koroko to win 2-0. Mufti Ibra, I'll say good morning, Andy. This one there, Kotoko will win 2-1. Ononso Nedia or the Ababe Kayen Sanono. Roberto Ayala Mexis, I'll say Andy, good morning. Dubai is pure greetings to my mom, Haji Atata, and my lovely daughter. Phobia winning tomorrow by 2-1. Ono enso messenger wadi abeka asuma friction. I'll say good morning to you boss. Derek Mensa enso ese more fire. Sanso ena Sims Kofi ese orhe from Amsterdam. Afei Yusuf Shaibu I'll say good morning Andy watching you live from Abu Abu. Tikas T I'll say Hearts will win 2-0. 3 points for Hearts. Okay. Christ GH Koroko 4 has nil. Ono so ne dia odi aba no a che se dodo na eguso e messages enso e de eba na mamenhwe we de AJ Simon also watching live from Istanbul. Greetings to Maxwell and ACN or how ate Josepa also Frank say hello Pure Sports. This is your boy Cyril watching you live from Joburg Government Hospital. Adams Yaku was please, how much is the ticket and where will I get to buy? Tickets no Polichi any Center Life 50 Ghana cities. Oko Baba Yara Sports Stadium Monma Obi be Echmiato VIP I think yes 100 cities. Obenya Biato. Asamoah Joseph say good morning boss. I'm watching you live from Italy, Paderborn. Greetings to my lovely daughter Princess Asamoah. Godfred or say good morning guys. Koforidia is pure. Joe Short Eddie no. Tofik Abuachi or say good afternoon bro. Kotoko all the way. Christian J as a shout out to Christian. Now the woman can you. Chris Spice. Men can hear me the many and I will say why Chris Spice. Na hu bibia na me the many na will say Bazu.
Yeah, Andy.
Na bibia boko.
And said I get boko but I foot you be na me wo.
Ade.
The fat ball here be boy on say. And in there Val's day me bo.
Yeah.
I think a lot of happiness either with the family, loved ones, but if your parents and all those stuff, if you crowd bosses, colleagues and all that. But the Russia guy abe Andy. The Russia guy abe. And see, ama me my because this is Ghana me manomunti.
Now I say you work to Kotoko has also Russia guy.
So I'm being very creative. Basis so. You promote game me boy. Into me wa angle and person me defa basis so. Me now only me dealing abotre.
That is it.
But what must
meet you.
Into a man no yen starting fire ho adwene. But what you say? Who gift be a person with the man. Now ultimately no postpone. Na hwese videos bebre beba na hwede ewo. Now the only way mema befa ye ho adwene say yenso ye mai ankasa so ye ninje da no bi eni je bebre menim so what you say yankasa ye nijana wa nipa wa ye aduma obre enya usika wusu wani je is very very important.
Okay.
Enye de bia na esa wo bre so obi ani nje no. Ondo obi na won town odo omo obi ani je ba ma wankasa so wani nje. Weni beji dia Andy ye mema no ye de e bo ara mewa. The first thing Ghana ha na so all over the world e ma mema ni je de ba dia. E bo it is a ball crana game near big and the uko fees or correct small boy be asmano and I'll call her down for being idea idea ma a crumia quiet one sorry on Sundays and we through idea make crumia quiet this year Bob big gamer air coso over street moon air quiet or it's a go bar what's the jubilation and when see man week with Valentine's Day win but aside program be said any Jake Mokor ye could do a stadium. Ye kohwe boy house ne kotoko
chamu so taochi
yes yen say yesika yen say yesika yesu ye ko chamu me da ase pa yesu ye ko gi ani be wo yesu ye gi ani bi. And you look at the things, sometimes the things men go through to make women happy, no? Only God knows.
Yeah,
but what I say,
yeah, it's true.
Only for this thing, Charlie, I say mood, no. Me so what gift be anya botre because be the gift no kwaya na video na ba na o shame
na ya bokegu
na wa bokegu
e ka ba ne
it's because a man farm on postpone the idea no
twen kakra
but you what I say and the idea na hu e so postpone the identity see one kasa when ni gen is very very important Andy ondo bi na on town but you what I say o don ho first na ugina ya no ti say Andy ugina fam ti say me Maxwell why make me my chairman so esi soro wait in mean to me but say me drew me yep me nya that size na me kodru but chairman say no so no betumi ama me nti answer na wo pese wo page obi no e say wo duru soro ho first but otie wo duru wa no waso nipa ne nsa ba wo yeso wo pia nipa na ko no kodru ode na be pia ma wato fom into one so when ni wo development is very very important nipa bebre hu sa ade we nti no market re enti yenso me ma na e house ne kotoko ne ye kohwe ni dia agi ani ye ensi e tumi chiro mo say ye mema ye chiro mo say ye mema they can Charlie I didn't serious na ko Russia kwa na ho nyefe ni bro fo nye in America ni no ba na say friend no Floyd Mayweather dia nkani Andy nkani Andy is serious na nyame ne na adwon so amba kuma senator crowd nke be hu
no pay na dey why you do
girls na ye na e betumi hey o ma be say na it can happen to anybody now so what do you if you happen to one Sandy na cars or plan call between and that what I'm saying that men money in us ye fire one ye cost stadium akohe ball
in
Ethiopia because game we a different. Do you know why I say different? Regional ministers Accra Kumasi mebo MMCs Accra Kumasi
former for nyina do
yes even me on NDC chairman so Ashanti region so and we aspiring I think secretary for MPP
chairman
Coca okay chairman Coca we kwam pokusi I na make
former DC
and or aspire for a position omo nyina de omo ho agim chairman untumi so chairman MPP chairman ono so atobi so that is how it is open umpa house ne kotokwa MPP NDC sana Ghana ya build although mbacha utia you be more house or more high you be more kotokwa but omo no so but majority of house for any ending majority of MPP although I'm not doing but that's how it is it's any time omo do omo be gym ni game ni epeja and you dey no to nchen game no for the first time house for rally war chapter 9 enka bibi nchira
any bro
for the first time house rally war chapter 9 ahead of Koto game those time ko omo ba unhu baby ombefa I say Jake never you who say omo we atina krum and yes I unhu baby a house why say goes no more but this time house are resonating with their supporters omo rally war chapter 9 and it is not good
very good
for a very long time you got high power delegation of eminent chiefs and justice or paramount chiefs who have been sent by the king from Mensia to visit Kotoko. And I won't say Nyoma BC say the delegation Yera Bantamahene Omako
chief of staff
yes Omako Antoine Hinen so don't forget so also to take it more
Antoine Hinen to take it
take it
yeah
and see ABB also
yes enti meba enti o mpani form do omo ho agim it shows you say ye pesi take na me problem me di we ni say Ghana no ebia boss ba Monday ni Tuesday ye bobo no ye be ka ho ase okay o might be a born or the culture ka ho na ye meboa Diama Ghana born no e kwetire say ye culture na den e de afrim afo obi culture might be good but necessarily might not help you. It's once I'm penny for with you no is good. Now house of folk for ntie me na me very. I was so mobile park in their numbers for 3 years. House and share kotoko. I was league no. The last 7 years. And me say 3 years a woman away cross 6 games right. Me say bant my hine koy no ka say more record we there a massive achievement for kotoko. He said it. Into umpo has no got aside trophy ni and why the best why it's also very important.
Bragging rights.
But Kotokoye has for you no nketwa. Because 1911 1935 there unse mochi. And I got team no cry and your otin no ya has ni. But so uti. Odi no so to nchen. The J African Cup coach or J African Cup first mark Kotokono. I has of full captain. Agrifin. Enti ya wada connection I say has ne kotoko ntokwa nim I say rivalry bi antokwa nim because ye hu ya see ye nuanom enti nuanom panifo ne o ma dwen say de o mo pe no mo be fa de a eni o be fa ni easy de yansa has for back park because kotoko fo de o me ban has for so brand dia na me bacho regional minister to ticket say wo kuma say Asante
200
Accra ye to say
250
bam nti ya kire say panifo ewom enti o mo 1000 yeah, better 2,000. Last time, no, last time my place, no, $100 per goal. Yeah, man, saying 1,000. Yeah, just say we are from the capital. But the good thing is that it is the Ashanti Regional Minister, your friend is saying, mayor, no, and they take the initiative. That is very important. Initiatives, so I'm gonna hear them. A sad that awareness by. Inti game we we are coming to support them in their numbers. And many has for guy be na mene boss ne bra frabroche de car bia also obi refi as sakotokofo no. I was surprised. Eddie call your friend Kofi or taxi them. Eddie call park sa na me say kai NC. Inti me so cry underground house one penny for me ni omo kasa so omo 30 ke nche ma house for no. Because some be go in their numbers there. Na say the fact that my chapter 9 hey Fabu engineer yi.
Maso kan sembi. Se Kotokoye has for nuanom ketwa. But nian ketwa bi nso pitimi nyine bobo brasini nua pani. No bezo chete. But o cha de chero ase. Obi wonu mu abusua nu mu no. Ka chire na ono na ye ketwa no. E de nyame ahira no no hwe mpanimfo. Ende say no. Enti Asante Kotoko nso editum say no kore. House of folk ebaye ansa na omo badie but omo nso ntrese in the local league no omabo brasini has fuku. Wow. In the local league no yes we penny by age but in terms of munyam ni trophies ni me a match wa hwe to aso mpre 90 me penny sinu in terms of me nsem duru and ayeba fia enye wa wanyini che ne efre wo fie wu Debi obotom. De wabo bra. Oni ko ansemo aka nyina e ba opompo be frame bra. Ya boteti.
Ma say regional minister there no. Also the got to 200. Also the 200 account say 400.
Akọ 400. Enti bia ye de be ko. Ye de be ko 1,000. Ye de be ko.
Enti in America aka no. Ma so di ka aka. Kotoko e has fokum for nua ketwa. But Kotoko so ntrese nua ketwa bi so atimi abobra. Asikaba ni nsema isi eya bafie ni efire wanse wan emra de nye ye ni humitia win aketwa na nso abobra no kire ne stadium kire se kire na china stadium so ye ni aketwa de ba obobra se nua pani na one ni bonya me
take a decision na you consider old and nua pani
boys say pani e de chena
so one out penny na so for no
mo didi na say you nam da so ana say penny
no I say to the first
but game match nyame aduma stadium bema
now one guys was up
I for say me dey in so am
obi aswa
me am boss shibdila no say me shian wa hana yidi juma bi oni nwa Kevin Oche omo bo Abranti bi a wanya problem be dialysis kidney issues. Now apparently some more from through his chest or something. They also proceed the minimum the corner sound. And Sigasema Edinga can do the two ship dealer and then in your cabin some more on Bafahon Kaman. And on a number can be shared, but but also the documentation they become on the champagne and all that. And a second one is Apia Stadium. Or some Bundi Apia Stadium, make us a Mahamaba. Mahamaba Apia Stadium.
Okay.
On also to ticket 20.
Okay. Oh, nice.
50 Ghana city, 20. That's about 1,000 Ghana city. Also, they support it. Or Ghana football. Okay. It's a non there, and no, you got to for Tibetan radio. And you ticket into Femi Unyabi. So also, got to go near no 50 Ghana born. Let's don't you want to bear ball. It's Saba men from Chopi ticket. Saba on the your friends.
Alex, I there no say.
Alex, no body Saba. Saba men from Chopi ticket. Wow, Chopi ticket be a kutu eskara go ball ni. A man for kutu uni obi ticket or they go Ghana 3 games 200 million. Oh, World Cup. I just 50 Ghana. 50 Ghana. I go there. You got the wow now. And I win so no. 50 Ghana and you are just like sitting in VIP.
Yeah, we got time
never born and we out only VIP difference be any. They say VIP we go to trust some hotel. Now referee for go rasa and also come in my band. Apia Stadium they never change here. It's Mahamaba. Apia Stadium Mahamaba.
Now, Maxwell
say,
also Tarnichi.
Can I video anyway? And son have a told me video. Andy, to be honest, say, Mama Bam and the bomb you know. Me for almost 10 years now, Valentine's Day in the
industry.
Because I feel that a seriously overhyped, a seriously misconstrued, and people use it to exploit people. Say do baby as Valentine and also Udubika. There be me kakra me kan about Saint Valentine. The man is sainting or because of the good he was doing for the poor. You see, you show love. A day to show love to people. There may be a man managing one me pay. President for National Chocolate Day. Said the beya. Yes, Ghana, you cocoa na dear chocolate near you know. Emma Ghana chocolate. Aquaman on any baby it's auto chocolate chobi. Is that simple? What I say?
Yeah.
And then a day to show love, obi chere your pay. Chere your pay. Oh, I know be me pay flower. Me pay flower. Me pay perfume, no atro perfume pay. The boy onzo tinga te mamska wi. Ade. What the Christmas? Ade New Year. The Valentine about where the boy okwa the tinye. The boy okwa the tinye no. Odi Christmas New Year. Unze di Christmas we are not going to be school. Wa go to school fees. Go to school fees we are na vast day aba. We can go here. Unze we are na 6 months holiday neighbor. Dem nam come and check in odi Christmas we are. Unze e di New Year the following week your holiday.
Yeah.
Yes. That holiday in the mood then. This holiday we are na Valentine about.
Yeah.
Now the chance anybody can recover after Christmas. They go to create young guys ni young men no team be brain no. Wakati ano. Oje no bebe 20th no by 26 28 nasa. Azana New Year oya ala kakra na de di holiday ba ala kakra. Iti February o try so be jao na so near the Valentine ba. Ogo to chocolate choba also want ase ompe. Adea ebi musin go for kran to ka ncho mo adea obi nanse obi di ka bia obi de rebi aboso. The one that no no enye ntika. Na seven brothers am me $100 million and me $500,000 to ka. Say this guy. Oh, $100 million and $50,000. And tell you to former boss 1,000. And Unyewe. Inti yes monkeys play by sizes.
Yeah.
Inti minimum de my but a good if you decide to do it and do it well. For instance, who can you now decide say dear only be pay, baby, go and have dinner. I'm going to have a lunch. It be a family a very good thing. But me moving for Valentine now. Na munchwe na mu video na answer. Na man for say, ya say, amam for say, Ghana, Ghana manyefo. Ghana man binom. In fact, don't wanna the omof. Move on chemi mano. But your man be on swa. They are women of substance. Your baby wa 1 trillion. Unibi on pel.
Yeah.
On pel unusika nyina afa. Minima baba obi a be me bi ene call out. I will talk car man. Na be man abuse no. O talk car man to dan ene nyina man. Be man abuse dey this bam. One day, pa na Ghana parking no man to ne key man there. Foul dan na fa we. Mama o te single room me kon na kotena. Be man man panyimfo ho dokok pa cho so mpe. Your mabi sa no baby an ni this o this sketchy. Of course ka dey ade pa obi ewia so obi apiska.
Yeah.
Bible cause this kind of idea nyina. But so many di wanima na cloud o thinking dey see ni. No baba ko na more no be mehia o. Oye adwuma house o dey bi mba metade. Da be man nim di okache wo so ye di nachi. Na ko ni wuru. The same day the match na command. Ghana ni be man frɛ o no ye who is this? Or the phone number
I don't give my number to strangers.
I don't give my number to strangers. Who is this? Bruni. Now you and you can say when you know you're shocked. In fact, I am shocked that you people are shocked.
Andy,
Andy, yeti krom ha. Obiti full slide, obiti PZ, on any girlfriend, on any anatia. I brand to be for Bruchiri by ya. Over for match the call. Aya Bruchiri no, any now broni na uzu. Ghana ni ono kontra Bruchiri kwa kontra no. Inviensun gra be obi de. No be o broni fita. Brand TV, ma make story bin chiro. Anzana o de ato aso. E je fon fan chemze bia me ye ya. We. Abrantie yi no atiti no mo rema han na mo ba. I say ma mo ba no. Oni nete.
nye kaketu asemu.
Ne kaketu. Ban sorry na na why you see? Why you see? Say be man go find out cry chire. Say o go share Abrantie bu Facebook Abrantie ntia chiro ba ya be fa match no ko. Be fa match no ko. Enti enye broni asemu. Yenyanom na omote amano no kra no. Omo je omo guys no mo ire no mo ho ba ha so be the holidays na.
My bebre to edu.
Bebre to di ometinti. Ayu asa anfofo se broni omo se Russia broni. Ebia you know sometimes now news oba bi tim ga say car na ni ji ho pa ye bia Land Cruiser. Enti Land Cruiser na ni jo so no to hu je be man TV mu a be man pay na no wa glitch. Omo sa oba is na du momre.
Obetra front.
Na du momre. But your ma papa how many abre o ye na dwuma ni obabu wo kra ondipani on bema sabe woni ne tena mani bia oje o appreciate sa for no de opa memele nyina nka oba o ye adwuma so many 200 cedis they will say thank you as one 100,000
very appreciative
because on brands and wenya it will so brain no nya na de man no mo nya adwuma no mo mre no manya no
we for no o
say no my video antoto yo onu wasende ne kakra no onu beto je say so and na sofu bibusa kan asem yo sofu am penance Reverend John Kofi Bosompem ondere bi otum go fofu sofu bibusa remember say wo ye adwuma Bosomi say ye de ma ono say Bosomi man 1,500 Ghana cedi adwuma no yen okay o ko time be o start adwuma no pa 9 no upon number 5 o ko Monday to Friday. Okay, why are they? Internet say Monday to Friday is 20 days. Amount 1,500. Bosomi. Okay, es kaka hu. And na be faka akọ adwuma ye. Oko be me fie 3 hours. O amount 200 Ghana o si sha. Yen cheche free pay ni. Yen check how many hours you spend a day and then nyina. Yen check. Sabi obi onim nyansa no appreciate
200 Ghana
na de man no say sabe young na am say di onya ketu de be man no on nya kese de be man na ga de be man o ma bibi ketu bi appreciate no da obenya bibi kese one obedwe wo zo de be man enye we so I want to go to then I want to go to to ga say fan restaurant bi a o need di order now so o go ko tro one you bobodi so one bi a bobodi no
say because all the boys we
it's justice for the young men. Justice for them and not crack out them by you ne o sika 250 no fa ko ne has na so ba ne pon no nkora mo nkɔhwɛ fine so bo bibia do man na se endiele ma ho nkyerewa ma ho nkyerewa yeah we are going to bet now you bet what you can afford to lose when so you spend what you can afford to lose what you say sika wo dey spend any Valentine any go say sika we are o ba go chance do so suma no
Mountain is baby a mountain.
What you say? 14 Bosume na 15 na buka bend no so and you do. Enti memeni nyina. We dey say Kotokone has a botchna. Usika konako tsasiru na hwebi enjoy yourself. I told am so mama who treat ukọ ayi Mr P Wines no wura ho no busa we say nsa we unu bia che ice kakra no ice kakra no twa we are peduane bia di wakoda now someone who treat what it does say boys so na boys you boys out
boys there
say they be at Valentine a man who come say girls night out no mo we are mo no twa asa juska na say papa bi ozo go fa akra bi ozo akra say umfuel ne car man ade na dan fu bi din birthday to umfuel car man obeku bi no say man 800 Ghana go to ata di bi akora dan birthday no say nyawo birthday o wa dan for birthday and am me say twa hoka it justice for the men they say we be do ade Russia ni aba be kire mo ade mo ni na ho. A man must be a papa no continue to be good women.
Yes.
What say ya me way video ya be me say mo na mo ye ma papa. There was your bonny was system nim.
Video no cry say some of the ladies cry reject or lady back which you see now am find number man.
About oje Russia ni card. And no go for say o mo sure say card now G no.
The one your baby just to get you off her back.
No waji. O dey forget me the number number. Ba ko no block you.
Yes, o tin number ma. No say friend me nya dey to free hu ya.
No block your number.
No block your number. You obi ho sa so seven brothers oh be ma oh boy. So we try to be entertain you. Obi on so oh boy, but boy no boy. It's on Sunday still she's in the market for more. For another.
Oh my friend no I'm in a relationship but they are complicated.
Complicated.
Sana ya muka.
I say meme yo ma wari yo mo pegesi. O pege no say me you problem. Oh how about some near down twins. Oh you had no problem I need die. And you out in that comment of us away. That's it. Problem in the timber match. It's me never to you for Andy. And no tia ever check
and then so no say there be a vase you know if you on echo the bear vase be from also na ba.
Eh crazy. Omo e bi mu.
Okay.
No Christian. Imbu house is match. Oh. And you na so you nyama you a lot of people we know that people women who take care of their men.
Yes.
They take care of their men. Like I'm telling you, and it will shock you that your baby be a china. Or that's why I say also could TSK be my wife will take care of it. Which Okana was here. Now you're buying and so no. Handle matter. And saying then you could say check a back. So wow. What's the point I say? You'll be sir. And you'll be on so say woo. Ya di wo kwa oba goja police wala mo do wako na oba be srawo osra 1 2 a ogwa hu bim
si a kidnap you ni aga jo say e frɛ o yere na obi trace go kasi o me yere di mu nya se me yere nkwa de nka mo de mu nya ku me oh na goza kan Friday ba de penyi bi a sika wona ho and no major problem be if I know ababa will be no yiri ti o yiri and go fast small girl be can and no talk my girl and a penyinya police issue be a chain friend yiri e say minister would have been ko for be can minister den I'll go small girl your friend I will nyare o wa esisi kana o de no obi abetua okohwe ya young girl na I got a on the plan. The way I legal wife no do bruni for some bem. I got a on the trim plan. I be cheska. No, now who go school? Who is Scanaway? And also can now to my men and my tongue and a mascanaba. So wow. Kana me toma ona o minka se from ade mameno. Akwa na ton ka no. And only say penyin ye no. Penyin say gina na nazo bi mu. Oto dan minka area no ka area na wa am for na around be ni pakwa me kan asem to dan prime area e ma ababawa no Range Rover no am say kales ka gu ababawa no vie no na yire ne yakoto mpanyimfo anim say akora bi gini kunu na wodi nsem hunu ente say na obi ebe yi me yesi ne waso ahye na wo yi free no na ye yi what you say enne panyin ni obiem unim say panyin no emra
oh yeah ne will ne you know ni bibia ma abawan
wow
that is it nti e maba wan mo nsia bi free we why esremo na yi o memra go to house no so Andy demra so dem ma say match na hu uko stadium ani wa be genya o
ni ba o stadium
sure and they say a China Kinzuba say
fuel na no 10 to 1
wo be hu a
kotoko flag ni bi
say oka so bia no o ma 4 gallons
e wa makum so
house of entourage no so ne ene ate so mo ba ese ba okra ha enti match we dey kotoko has nyina we na emu be de pa but say nkofo say ena kotoko has say you know lose o mo ho maza Manchester United and Liverpool no mdan o me nu hia e Manchester and Liverpool
yeah
mambo me embe dada ho say Manchester and Liverpool so mo form nye kra eno na anohye
yeah
you can never nukremu say you can never compare City versus Arsenal to Man U Liverpool
that's true
even though say City ni Arsenal na Premier League no untimi fan toto ho etie de no na the only thing say go for be ne ba be say ade no oh due to and somebody goes on but many management but due to poor management on the part of the two teams and now my teams in me and then for my do baby what you say I was starting to say division 2 division 1 players I'm sorry I'm say you groom why what you say
big team who groom me
big team who play about no experience and na small team no now I got a small team no player of every division 1 Sadio Mane man no say team say South First channel ne den but it's back it's coming back last time Accra Kodogoni has na anwase even though say attendance na gidi say but it's picking up. And they say no. And they say the players are becoming popular. That's the good thing. You see, say omo ye adia kotoko aye no this weekend no. This weekend no. I also about kotoko management nabaso. They have availed the players to the media and yet press conference. They be make catch on so press conference. Difference woman ye press conference no. Me ma. Sometime on ma. Sergio on ma. Kinebe no ma. Oja se kanu ma. Oye you obi ama. Me meswa dalimpo sometime ebesma ben events Clementino Jola kabesma Tony we etumen so bekono omo na eba be gina aba be bisa question it won't get the impact in here odi to amano ne de ho a enye ye krobia ne the issue amano ne omo no most of them omo news internet so nyam radio opa kwamano ko bi se duduro mu tie radio obu an ka mu otie nyum bi no otie ni wa TV ni sa nyuma no ewo chen atiase ewo viewership ni sa nyuma no social media ni and na nyina ko internet so ko Daily Telegraph ko football one
be a stories
no watch out be church stories no internet so ma brofo na kwa kohwe omu problem no omu ni problem no omu ni solution ye de ne say otra omu nkan this go video did obi atem and I say you TikTok and you obenya full coverage and ye upa ye live
attention
you say lumba uwo besine omu da so kana asem na manfo say legal wife so say you go do obi sika and say odobu ni akọ emu yensuo ne wa and na sere dominate it should tell you the system we are in. Some people will love to watch and listen instead of reading.
Yeah.
And reading is so the idea say ni Kobe binia. Fashion bookum. Onko bien kwa makohe. It is all you watch in a press conference and kwano go timra. Of course oba program ni nyina no. Kasa mo kasa tintin ni nyina no. Dey be boy 5 minutes. Ye be bo 5 minutes. Said you about 5 minutes. Sometime about 5 minutes. Kine ben about 5 minutes. Kanu about 5 minutes. What you say? Action no about 5 minutes. Now, when you're careful, virtually the same voice.
Yeah.
And not the needed impact like having Kwame Poku in the studio. Said the Kwame Poku tia. Abetamwa ewo Kesben. Hibejo ewo yepa. The friend say Lord Amwa ewo Lawson. We will have no more kasa to the fans. Then you ask them questions, and it's sudden a no bigger impact, and that is where I feel the Kotoko management this time got it right, spot on, and they've done well. Because of that, only way ni penny game no.
Yeah.
I know I will shock you that I know Dr. Foster there's some requires Kotoko actually make go hebi. That be obi episode go hebi. me nyo be fe na ko oni Kevin won na baby almost say Sunday aropa no ko na wa because I did not build it up. And I feel this is the way to go. I thought that there should be open media. Open training and a media day training grounds. Savudu Kueska, pick up a phone and call Seju Minyawa. Sabi Ebia own of Sebiana Seju acquired Damfua, Bruce, yeah, my napping cafe, Seju, me and Minyao. Minya will be a Kotoka secretary. So they Minya 3 p.m. or buy an African car, some transit, Dakano, Mianko, Yoko training grounds. It's out with the boys. What I say? Yeah. Ayana so that those people, Omuno Bekasam Nana, carry wait. It's your Moko management Nabaso, and Yemo Yananum Mensia, Arabant Mahine, Bafo. I only say, Bafo, Adiobeo Kotokono. Me pobu baby. Onuna at the point Oma not going to go for fee be mensa all right. But onuna timi ma go to for fee hebet kaka. And yes sir, can you no be take you over from a year? I am telling you that Kakotoko fans ni nyina about 90% e be ko ki visa, am I be ko can Pfizer. Okay. All just say. Oh yeah, no say. They no be invigorated Kakotoko fans. The biggest player in Ghana that time was Charles Taylor. Also about go for Charles Taylor about Kotoko. Okay, could be a banga issue. Every time he feels that there should be something that draws the fans. Eti Kevin Zenka has a vocal deal muye ne say ebi akotoko go give us over soko or simple Benjamin Sari. Nyaso obe answer obe bab on Japan so be fan wa ku Benjamin ejum aye ejum tue scam no. Am a boy in house for friend go mfa. Omo we no ko mu no. On the no sadly no the back to no I will see mu pam with offensive chief of staff them call training. It should tell you that Adibia building game necessary. Kotokoni has not been different. So be Real Madrid ni Barcelona be boa. French president no go training grounds. Dabi am be nche.
Oko hagi players.
Yeah, so hagi omo.
What you say? Players.
What you say? No hagi players.
Exactly. Enu na ma eye intimate. Oya brante na temenka. Oya babawa na temenka. Oba this time kwade basabasa na sese free boom. Fa bucket to bibra. No nzu chati kitimano na man trase. No mienu nyina makwani mu se Kotokoni has ni nie. Chusu baako and that's all they try. So e Kotokoni na the real kwani se Kotokoni nie romo. Oya has ni na the real ni sato tata for general papa ni ko stadium. O papa Kotokoni only go so Kotokwa. Ohebo zo that am pewu. And not because of what Andy yanya ne sa na
ya make an once Kotoko impenifo aye adwuma players na kasa. You see, I draw traffic to the stadium. How to sustain that traffic near draw no a players no. The bigger responsibility no lies on the performance of the players. Now me the can't and say yeah advert on Ramat.
I'm tell me tell can me down.
We na ya china ya we na adwuma na we no. A better than the supporters no come bedo say the next time no they will come and watch Kotoko House of Folk again and the kind of performance you are going to give to them. So the bigger responsibility now rest on the technical team and then the playing body to give us a very, very good game.
No correct. Ubi obehebo ubi up a good game. But the attitude I supporting your local teams is different from Amanadian. And the untia and I'm a catcher say Arsenal ball draw against Brentford. Made me happy because a game we should have lost. Yeah. The supporting Arsenal minyaye. Keye Kotoko. And Ankebo. Ena Kotoko LED league ena Kotoko ko baby ko ball draw ka fans mbefu sa Kotoko fo na ebu omo ya Arsenal fo omo de Arsenal de no omo you okay. It's so bad the way we support our teams locally. Bomb ye the Chelsea ni Chelsea omo timi hwe ya ma last yi okay nya but who just Chelsea bizu ejai who just Chelsea bizu ejai Chelsea ball adeni yen kwan de ye ko hwebo no na anyi ya ma me nche nya nu nkwa o emra could ba show Hayford e Kotoko na Kotoko boy fe papa e na Kotoko ball match na Kotoko ne Hazakis e ha Kotoko from every behind be winning by 2-1 Andy 2-1 no almost say Hazakis a dominating play enti coach ni nyade asema making na coach ni team na lead I mean, they were leading the league so many points. On sa attitude, no. And this time, I'm boy for no one more supporters. You are Bruni for no one for them. I'm creative problem. Kotokone has to play their game, but Mamun fa Kotokone has end to Manchester football. Obi timi ka se enti wo mu yo mo nhwe Messi mu bo ana na Messi akatua na ade ma no
na Messi no mo yese
what has o timi ka se ti wo mu nhwe bo na na abrofo no bo no TV no so abrofo no ho no at the university had say primary school enti obo with the hope do beti nya hwako enti yefa akomapa ne bibia fan support teams no of course we want to also a good game and nyina na the entire ISA because the coaching is poor these days. Coaches need to coach we have to be in and teams are not employing very good coaches. Yeah, time Ralph Zumdegbaha, he was a coach who has coached Hamburg SV German Bundesliga in Porterfield, no coaching Chelsea, no coaching Sunderland in the Premier League. Okay, made in Dubai. Look at the kind of coaches somebody on buy. They're very good coaches. Then they go to go pick coach. You didn't even bubble. As a because team Ninya willing to pay like $10,000 for a coach. But if you can decide to do all those things, I'm sure we'll look at all that. But now you'll be able to teams win ugly, teams win beautifully. Whichever way you want your team to win. You never know see a team. Never support the teams no. And yes, Barcelona there for you support the guy.
Omunya. They say come to omu kazo come back.
Dia BKB can say. Boni enjoyable. Said the last 3 seasons the league has ain't Kotoko. But still but has for Eba Park. Team near what you represent.
Yeah.
Into any time I say be our family. Na nyoma nko ya beka say nti we free farm ebusuani mu ana untumi mfrim una say work man ye nti born ye kobo no say ye ka say 3 either win loss or draw. It doesn't matter how beautiful Kotoko will play, Hearts can even get lucky and win. It doesn't matter how well Hearts will play, Kotoko can get lucky and win. And on goal crab to me aba. It's a great say what I agree with you is that the two teams should play beautiful football for us. Football goes beyond the win.
Yes.
And what now can it be but it goes beyond the win, seriously speaking. Sometimes beat me lose so much. Okay, so Barcelona call you to Chelsea, then I coach in the kind. Also, they will see a different day. Barcelona, if you how many matches no more quite no more unbeaten. So sometimes we lose so much beer. And no crowd to me ma also send your my year to become better. And they say you lose unti yen park near there. I don't take because team be out there I'll be lose be.
Me no ni BKB in I but the same BKB should lose 13 games beer or bound fat at home.
Exactly. And you some with your Barcelona. But me good.
All Barcelona coach in
Sena me promise na for be free team no say mo nya support mo kan ho ade na mo support mo nim team na mo support no yembu ha me de ma me pay Arsenal asem na pay Arsenal asem na time support England okay na me England national team na support pa ba ka Arsenal do be England 1-6 na Arsenal for nkwa okay see man Winterburn Lee Dixon to Martin Kuhn Tony Adams Martin Kuhn all that and right which anymore England team no Arsenal for nkwa na ebo. And then a repel and one of our go to man be Francis Jeffers. You know, now as anymore day because of any mommy pay. Now you're not the league, but now me team I mean about to national team in England. We got that time years will be up in London, London, you colonial master, and I'm the pay. But I have followed that team since. As a corner and the France, as a corner, and I'm going to France. Said national teams European because of Terry Henry, Sylvain Viltord, Patrick Vieira, you know, Manuel Petit, those players. And I'm shift the choir. It should tell you something. One thing remains constant, that's the Arsenal. I'm not going nowhere. Inti no also you got to has vote fan out ye. But ye can no management for no so ye be my team ni yen kofa kono. Have a mensa time. Kotoko share has got to go 4-0. The next Kotoko game, the stadium was full. Because the fans understood something. Said they were heading towards somewhere. Almost their way clear. Say today, she has to folk. Yes, to go for the Scabishim. Scabishim has to go and Scabishim as team in ye. What I say? Scabishim to team in ye. Newcastle Scabishim. What was Newcastle? Messina chromosome. Enkoye. All the homes here. They had Champions League football.
they are doing very well.
What you say? Newcastle no Scabeshe no Newcastle.
Cup final.
The last OG in Nigeria, EFL Nigeria. What you say? OG EFL Cup or Champions League. Sikabem
as team that there.
How's Sikabem no? League going to win it.
Pierre just Kabem Champions League.
Pierre just Kabem was champion. Has Kabem even are you coming to me? Africa coming to me could be.
Sikaba boom na space yes you muntiano.
Oh maybe omoko. Na has the English Kabem home sentiment to place. Katrema home to place. And those things we or your house near Ebehano. Maybe also could see maybe I can be able to now both. Because depending on your orientation, at the end, as I say, the football fan is the most important part of football. We players in everywhere. Because COVID, actually, I say football is never football without the fans.
Without the fans, yeah.
Okay, but no, Messi, I'm telling you, I could watch a Premier League game and sleep.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, we are not that.
Tina Drew, baby, also Spanish La Liga, no. Now, I'm try to create an ambience.
Some sound no now I'm sorry chance there.
The Niama stadium was the pictures of fans.
Pictures
picture
because no person create ambience. But still now we just natural.
Picture Japan crowd says your scoreboard ni bebre no the fans no. I say Zoom and yet the same as having the fans. It's in a pocket. Look at pocket pint shy for Manchester. What I say, football fans near there. So if you get to respect the fans who understand their place in football, it is special mention to Kumapim supporters. Kumapim supporters group. Look at what they are doing for Kotoko. Imagine that if Kotoko fans, Kotoko 10 supporters groups. Like that, almost support Bobby. Nanya supporters who are always wailing and whining. And I never Nanya and I bought Nanya and I win yet. Then we are nay. Yen you choose the coaches in Yadi. Don't wanna no Yadi. Kakra Moma Yadi. And no medium for you, Mama Kase, Ibrahim Tanku. Obi a nim hwekwade FC Cologne a Bundesliga team no assistant coach to Okafinke Okoko Cameroon national team assistant coach why Blaster assistant coach Okochi a Chan team Okochi under 23 etianya hwede abrante hwede or a German train or very experienced you be see a deal ko African jengo fa number ye o ma ko fa na mane ye what's important as yeah eti o ma identify bibi no me o ma ko makubu mo ye hwene ni Daniel ni eji so no e say yi mentor no Bashu for the mentor or free
be brave on there.
Shadow and I drink class or na a main team Yakokuchisia, Uvia, Opa Uvia, Umfrio, on pet, is a spell coach be ground and webby. What I say? Now, what experience could be not corner so nasty. Now, you know, did you mount up one two different it helps. And the China, you're born as a TB benefit. A China blaster number 1, because also mission. Kwambu say, a China. Or say for now has Roman has fine careful we see Bozzy chat and Zato or so no promise go to fans go. Samson Ali Mohammed say Casa I am from a party go to Pomon Casa a park so as they answer for how many years now? Almost
league in 3 seasons.
5 matches, the last 5 games on Shako Tokoda.
League games on
Shako Tokoda. It has also mobile break his idea. Said in 1999, Obiango his Abuni Bibiana. One of the best Kotoko has games I have in 1999. Have a men's time, what kind of coach suit to the Cambu. Suit to the Campus game. And yeah, I would say, you need a case, any other had you Ghana.
As I see to the Campus, a bay news, but I see fashion about
that I need an incident.
And there's one for the yes,
the view, send you news, your news, a fashionable. Obiabo black jeans, Obiabo black jeans. I just send a white shirt. And a red jacket and Obiabo sneaker white. Suit and record. How to vote the 10 against 11 and a share Kotoko. And no James one is go no cry Edmond Copsing. And on board shorter a Pubai Constant Mantene die, yes. Mante Pubai no Boshim. And no na ever pon born Amando, a boss is a kick me. Emma James no ye. Missy shall ball. That day no 99 stadium ye man 9:30.
Anapa
near Bobo Ball 3. Prince Adupo, Prince of Gold.
team.
Oh, it's Kotokoni has some beautiful memories.
Me memory Kotoko has a folk the Kotoko has 2-0 no or drew free kicking.
Odo free kicking there. Sound drew free kicking na say una do no dey no dey share the BC man. Oh boy, because the ball na kwasa.
No, mo dada cha stay la. House or ban way in now ban way in. Has one up boo.
Kotokoni has some beautiful football memories. So a young man na unya bia. There is opportunity. Go there and watch it because Kotoko say Blaster number 1. Omobeshano. And also Blaster number 1 is Kotoko Nchena.
Across on there. Marfin Zongo, Donzo go.
But in regulation time, open play.
Open play.
Open play on Channel. Penalty on the channel.
Okay.
Open play on Channel.
Chumsi has for the mistake at the da. One here channel will be losing the Blaster
has a keep on fire. Some catches on Moyam
I said as a chairman. One year to us, Edin Comono, Ede Abanti, Ghana, the biggest fixture ever in league in Mono. Kotoko had to focus and Yami had much in a game. Never so Yedikai, Abobo Hong Koma, and I made the Nachabu, Kabakwa, and Pesabeka say. Sometimes work with team now. Yes, we decided to go stadium. No, just work with team now because Nancy Manchester United supporters so move down on leadership. No, more stadium. No, go protest. Time as Wenger now as supporters first on Pamono. Omo to me Jiska. No, more go hire helicopter. No, more Best Stadium Homa. Yeah, Bobo na helicopter na namsro. Na Wenger out. Message ebo to. No, be anti-fee. They were at the stadium.
And me, I am not supporting Omoa, the team no performance, for more, no more Tiatanano. I am not supporting them. But once a environment in this the situation is at me boy. Untimi fabro for no so the enemy to end the end. Yeah, and then the much they say so many consistent performance, so many consistent score baller, and the Obeba Beshe. Nenipana Babako. Waba mienu, waba miensa, nina wabana disappointing and the very difficult say the next time no fresh any park or mra or beba. But what I say?
Yeah, that I want players
in European football crano. Tama Bastona call from under Zavino and they affect attendance. Bastona average attendance nane around by 78,000 and drop it by 50,000. When performance is no good, never consistent. Unya supporters in Libya, they say you say you, all of them are not going to be the same. Obenya a sizable number of supporters are. The stadium no a performance. But and acquire one off. Send now no Real Madrid ball game back be na nkoya and the be understandable mbetimi dia chewo. But baku no me and be consistent. Obenya some of the supporters who decide say me baby mu a obetima koma. So in as much as we are appealing to the supporters, the bigger responsibility and so rest on the technical team, on the playing body, to make sure that whilst we call the supporters to the stadium, you do not consistently disappoint them. You do not. Because there are examples say, oh, Asna, a call from said they are supporters, but never same place in Timua. They also believe that even when they play badly, they expect the supporters to come. Amusu enipa. And the matches kasa me ba be pay entertainment o. Said them na me ba na mama say me ba baby I just paid money to come to get myself entertained. Na me tue sika na ba stadium na me be pay entertainment no. Me na me disun any disappointment na ekofie.
Na wo ye kotokonsu player. Na sasama wo kan ya na me fa firu na wo de be she wutiri say ye can't supporters say even when things are not good at this still support you. Now wo player e she wutiri say oh me born my money you supporters but then you are not ready to make progress in one case our life.
Yes. And you know ye channel ye ha
because yen kan crunch ho ball aye ball ha say omombo kotoko ebo heart book no obia da yeso ene so obebo no obori ye no anya contract akwa amanane de obia pere no na ukobo na ukotwa wata ne etwa wata chena then you expect say why never for edo ko sa amanane
asem na ye kan no yen kan both ways
sika ni fanu
supporters no oye Chelsea ni o Chelsea no nansen ankoye kura na o support no ya giatum but the same Chelsea supporters no and the ankoye a ebinu sumbufu pa o ya unready bomb message when Chelsea play badly. The same supporters now almost support Chelsea no, so they are not two different supporters. They are not two different supporters. And you know, you can't just supporters and they say Kotokoni Yawodia. Menshia catch and say team Nehuandia. Menshia the team near the but they must supporters the team Yamudia. Team no so dia adia Yawodia Nandi. Unya sense you. But they are so being sa wonyamau. Say ni pakro nye de opa. Andy. Edin say Obakache ni pakro say every day biano omra meheu. And you know and sadan say we are appealing to supporters to come. And said the chairman cano, me enra, me who criminal, me who say ambience, no, I say euphoria, and then the Kotoko has a folk fever, no, a Friday catch up, a benya reflection on air attendance. When they come, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bola, and the air classico. Me apart from say air classico, no, border air, bon man, say the biggest game of Spanish football. Borna Bassa, any Real Madrid, on that day, no, didn't tell the biggest game, oh, air La Liga. Etienne Kotokoni has to focus nearby bo na ya mayen a performance no amayan chirese the biggest game of football calendar no so dia. Then he also disappointed the supporters. The supporters has a role to play, but the technical team, the playing body, management also has a huge role to play to make sure that they sustain the supporters in the stadium.
Maxwell, mama bemna baba memfa message we na mema also emram we nkoma yedi. We free kwakula because sometimes you need to understand the supporters. The game keeps deteriorating year in year out. Supporters pay to come watch good football. So if the performance is subpar, what's the point in attendance? Repeat attendance is always based on quality and mere loyalty. Okay.
Yeah,
mere loyalty.
But worry. The omunyina obia point. Baby are crazy free, but baby are yenya penila bimunya di free, but they all have a point. But the truth is that say o family na your man koya. I'll be to make say we free family because in your man koya.
Yeah, may be free.
Hey.
Now say extended family no. Maso. Be free.
Good. But on say ada sembe to no Christian what you say. And I'll be how important say family ne eh. Upompa anything nyame we and Chris or dear to family. Nyame in his own ways on Chris and Andy or boy and or dear to or one appear when peer free family. So there is a reason why we're there. We protect and our sometimes a denkwa but sometimes protest and another more kase girl you be papa sometimes be more problems when it is the family. Only Sakota has not gone for join Andy. It has opened doors for some people.
Yes.
A protect be more cannot omunya issue because just a single call and all that. It is an old joining family. There are a lot of benefit. It's like a football club. We're joining every association. More the NTA more joining. And what I'm trying to say is that this is what we have. We need to protect it. And Sunday be a account. Yenjumen kasa because they are not playing well until ye desert you more. Then ye desert you more they are then football ne yes and what are we going to support? It's in as much as a year fans yeah because game na year born. Say fans you are more there. Supporters you are more there Andy. Manager be your more there. Technical team be your more there. Even the owners and the patrons in na be your more there. But you say hard say but how many months we there tomorrow?
Almost here too.
I didn't hear. Because we know they are playing Kotoko. Yeah. It's a different game altogether as compared to all other games. Hans and Kotoko are not doing well. But here we are. Regional Minister RMs, any MMDCs, also more tickets. I don't know Monkaso because they are not due one ticket. Then when they bought the ticket, Andy, Metia calls in there, Bassa me here, Meboa. Okay, the teams are not doing well, Domon ticket. Over Freso here. And she said, ya, I say, Bushia Bay, ya, Bush, Mingashaws and you'll be a Mingas and Conphobia, a Chris almost say, or more free be a Kumasia, or you be a Bushia, ye or Takra, the Watibida. Yanganisa, more less a moya madie. And now mine and Cassia, my Yakoyetino, Bibini Biadian, say Bruni be free, baby, any my yaman. Johnny dear Doyana Bassa, and you no idea no the atoa, or you will know the atoa, Debia, cow, yet to Bini Biadin, say Brabro Fuso mother. And the say ya kasi ya dia nti some penny for the take initiative na enkolano so which may bore infona baso for what they did. But also almost anytime you on be comment share bia and the ahwe anche na bibiba. But what I say, and so don't be Siemens, and I say, I have warning signs, say, Banti, who your coach, away there, say, or stand the firm, now you're the abe. Hearts of folks, so yes. Oh, say, Kotoko, Yekumase, and a heart, ya cry. I may pay the way ya build this art team, and the rivalry neighbor, of course, I will. But so why you be in Kenya and Chenko for Adrian Ains so. In that, the young Kophobia or more money has or money Kotoko himself. But the fact that Yamana will say, Kotoko Kumasi team, straight our best support Kotoko, so him Sadiano. It'll be so the fact that Moon say, ya cry team, because of once or tia crady or best support he has. And I think same penny for a young bomb for what they've done. And this is not the first time. Yeah, but President Cup, we saw it. Hearts and Kotoko games are more consistently they are doing. I think the leaders are doing something very good. They are can say followers no, and they see a follow money more motivation. Almost are do more and the word to us and be on baby. Come I can see a chichiru kuana maya and the baby I would do him the beba. Internal school call your degree wouldn't him there. Oh, me max also unsa me dem the music never. Hey. So what I say? There be no remains in America. What I say? Obisu de Nyansa, Ebia Chris, so de Nyansa neighbor. Obikra one the unim de Odeba, Holding. Isn't it to about boys? No, we are much. Who roll or play? Ain't you no moving your own Obisu now ordinary. Ain't Obisu the experience neighbor, near the idea, ya candy abom near at Ceremony. Ain't say Ebian penny for to ticket 250. Now, so team now your house supporter, we are Kotokonia. It doesn't also bet me at 10 and the Nipa 1,000 at 10 as a Nipa 1,000 will be at 10 in 10,000. Stadium part of crying and failure. Into Bias bet to me, I need and so also to win Toby dia. Make sure you go to the stadium and pay just 50 cedis. But I think say I do more yes and be obiabe to me either I has yes to kwache. Into match way party. Match way party. Way party. But so what 2 months now reflected their way party because the Constanza has their massa impune. Into chapter 9 rally near Connie and the Bibia de Danakwe. Okay. But the Akan says it has won a bus stadium in their numbers. Because when boys get to the stadium, no more a boabem. And at the moment, on money became FA Cup final and this already. Who has walk away? Has Nezama Super Cup no? Omu stadium no crama. And if that number ne bano mutiema au and they were talking for first go by our for Bejana has a fun way because you to me cost 6 games in the league. Or to me when I don't think that is right. Into quite be as once or Marco rally in their phobia for them right their numbers. And a diaspora for no omu good mutiemia munto tickets na phobia for the organizing the enco for mon also say and yano correct. And yano correct. Old also say way. Ewa wona. Why what one also does so statistics in a way. BBI is not there to buy has found the doors or Ghana because you Tama Yente Kotoko no more Ghana you know no more high for no more has oh no it's Andy is going to be wonderful yeah man
I'm say a phobia for Jesse me say bibi just ni fe maka bi sine e mai oh darling pokojia
intimenso
odi bibi fraka nti o sorry ameji
nyame adoma ochina ombe bibi ba stadium
okay
yeah when Martin ima mo ba beton ochina wa stadium
okay but mami game no kitwedi
na me pesa darling po di kan de team news ne ade na eba ansa na ya din ko because ya ni Greater Accra Regional Chapters PR and our team chair no abon has this no na maybe sana say because I say has one eye on the low over this match
we no be kontokwa no aye din and the boy or the boy tradition e
person me ba na ba bi but my went through with some team news kakra ana dia na ekoso dia na si na ye hwe eno kakra but o de answer no be person no ne ba na nka Christian Mowura game
okay
enti opani a wabeka ensei they say
true truth
yes sir nkuta jine mo de messages no information ne ba no aso mo ho de nim de nkuta jine mo mfa de wo mo ho ma because the house for can maintain the opinion mo akwa ba
minia
bibi aboko de
nyankopon adom ye ho ya na mo so ye
nyankopon adom
mo bo ejumade mpa o kuma se bo ejumade nyamechamo
ya na sepa na question de no na medika ka ya no the first. I said this time, Kotoko had to vote. The only person Amatis Wakasa from Has camp Ali Mohammed. And say you want some pusti the video because say what to say Kotoko Fone Kasa on the media. Na Kasa yem frama. As one open Amatis Wakasa, Ubi Akabi say Has I am very quiet on this match. Bibi Sunkubu Hamoya Maidins Aquadrana.
Minia medical ya family fidi kese we so achia motive for any obibi arote na no pawe medencha kese so pay free the national secretariat ya chairman Yusuf Oboy Jumadin Pai de Makrata folk and a Greater Accra Regional Chapters Committee am chairman ya chairman ato mina coming to this game Accra folk we are coming to this game with only one key, that is unity. Na unity na ye de bano. We have been silenced. Not say we don't want to talk much about the match, because we believe that at the end of the day, everything will happen out of pitch. So coming to this game, we are not underestimating Kumasi Asante Kotoko, because Kotoko ball in the match near Adriana FA Cup, things didn't go on well for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So they coming to this game, they are using always a means to win the game. But Accra Tafo coming to this game, so we are not just in the Premier League to add up to the number, but we are in the league to make an impact. And coming to Kumasi tomorrow, the focus is there is a mission, and the mission is to get the work done. And we are working. And at the end of the 90th minute, we are going to back the 3 point. That's all.
Yeah, in terms of spectator, Nyamiya Admochina, Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Oshe Asante Kotoko. I say in Kenya ne wasoro from mpanimfo omo ebi o monsem obi a person get involved enra e the streets of Kumasi, especially around stadium area more no Kotoko HF flag said the man supporters na omo ogidi se fans na be stadium ho ma eno so betumi aka ho ama omo so nkuni omo pa dia free game no omo setimi aka has so ye come supporters na minim arrangement view on my munsuma for supporters for the game, because him say has ne Kotoko the green stands no scoreboard ya na has voglia you be bibi Nyamiya Admochina
minia ochira Nyamiya do ma Accra folk supporters we are going to fill the stadium, because match where da yakoma so pa oba a year Greater Accra say ni ye den hihye bebre ato ye the buses VIP buses miensa be si obra sport obi a owa Accra bi opese ombra Kumasi Nyamiya do mo china na obe join bus no ewo obra sport 200 Ghana cedis in and out. Okay. Bus ni ba betwen ye ball 90 minutes ni we are bus be sani mo back to Accra. Oba Kumasi so ye in paying for mo Ashanti Regional Chapters Committee so omudini nhihye bebre atututu ho Nyamiya do ma we are just calling our supporters say ombra park minia ochina Accra folk is coming to give Kumasi Asante Kotoko a beautiful football. Anya kasa bebre ya titi omo players ni bi enam one from one station to the other. Minia the work is on the ground. Na ochina coming to the game ochina no. The ultimate is the 3 point.
Enra baby amax oti na Kwame Poku be yi not. Enra no to our chat bi atu. Now almost say enye just even about the 3 points no more pen. The omo pay sa for na obi na amode ma omo. Na omo hwe petenta kram ne de omo bo omo ya. Any said the omo supporters na decide some support omo china na. They feel they can take a revenge sa for na omo baji bi. Menya
on say Kotoko omo ne aduana boy no. Nyama nko ya momo. So they are doing always a means. But me catch us or china ye bo ye show mu wi Kotoko team negu.
There's some.
Me cannot catch roll. Now you see now players are done mu PROs. Omunam radio stations. Mombe share be show mu. Ento omusha we are the number. Say ye share Kotoko china the number biom. Nothing. What Accra folk ochina bana ye bano. Menya me say about mom beautiful football. We are not going to underestimate them. We underestimate Kotoko because Kotoko we know how they are, we know how they operate, and we know how they does their things. And we too coming to this game, is unity. focus and determination. So at the end of the 90th minute, we'll back the 3 points. When you're coming to this game, me as the Greater Accra PR, I have a message.
Okay.
And a message I'm want to say, it is written in the scriptures, in the book of Exodus chapter 14, verse 14. That is my message to Kumasa Santi Kotoko.
What the Bible verse in
the Bible verse and the Ochina. So Omako Bebre, Omananti Bebre. But we are coming to this game and we are picking our message from Exodus chapter 14, verse 14. The Bible or see, and Moses said unto the people, fear not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. We shall prevail tomorrow, Nyamiya Adoma. But the Egyptians you see today, you shall see them no more. Mejidi say Nyamiya Adoma China, if you have a ball 5 p.m. na kick off na shase. Mesre your supporters say Ashanti region. Say Greater Accra for Yaba. Other regions soon am kwan so ba. We want to join force with them. Na Ochina yen cheer the guys up. Minya boys no omo your supporters say wo field na. E wo stadium na e na mo manager. Because mina yeko ho no something extraordinary be here. And I'm say no supporters we play a role as far as every match is concerned. Mina ho no na yet is your players nechi. Baby our players nechi, baby our supporters nechi no. Oh to nyum na oh kasa kromote. Okay. And mina 5 minutes I be end the match no. Me ye Greater Accra region executive national executive no. Na ye na start jama arose. Be quiet. Minya no less than 5 minutes. Now why you are net? It shows that supporters play a role in every match that we play. And it's Serena yes supporters. Serena yes supporters. Yes supporters say Ochina. Messi Kumasa Santi Kotoko team yeba be gun Ochina. Nyami adoma ye gun Ochina.
Sa asem na waka ni.
Oh, minya yet you na ebi mu say as for your bobo.
Ufiri nkaba so ba be gu obi team.
Yo kroma minya me free Kumasa ya o. Me go school poly. Material chroma for 5 years. My service ni me attachment na me your chroma. Serena Mesre. Yes supporters. Oh Dabi. I mean I'm catch your message I made na mo. Ma catch your message I made na. Me ba pata say man be so be say me kwan fa me nim kwan. Ai. Me see the Egyptians you see them today no. Omo eno mba ha no. E no omo eno omo nam radio station no. From Ochinako, we shall see them no more. No, because they won't come to a radio station to come and preach a message that will bring this unity. Players be briakasa as far as this match is concerned. But I'm just appealing to them. Sometimes we need to be circumspect in the churches of West Ayeyusu when we had an opportunity to talk to the general public. Oka say Accra folk players ever bought to say Zongo for. No, you have not been fair. Or maybe you can find yourself in Accra, folks. And what will you say to the people? We have players who are mind Ghana, or Mufri Zongwa, and now Mama Ghana Edu baby. The likes of Mohamed Kudus, Sule Ali Muntari, and Omomo. Serena Misre.
Ghana born Zungo near Bonnie.
And say you won't say the Ebekasa. You feel no to when you are coming to the game watching, we know how to cooperate. We know they are in and out. And we know what they are capable of doing. But Serena yesterday supporters. So they should come in their numbers. Supporters are going to play role tomorrow as far as our match is concerned.
Obisi Musa say, "Oba, you say koroko players. They say omo radio stations no more kasa
na PRs.
Na ye kuwie na say has be show omo be den. Obisi Musa say, "Onso abetena ha. Oso de no so enumdwa na ye wie na kotoko so she has ade na so be."
Minia Ochina, we are coming to give Kumasa Santi Kotoko a beautiful football. Ochina ball our boys ne bebo no. Omo boss our ball ni bi da. Coming to this game no, on say ya edi. Akras of we are not
akonfo musuru.
Oh that be.
Because ni musamu de.
Say on the friendly so be to boabo wa. Na ni nice ball ni so.
Coming to
the game Ochina no. We are coming all the way from Accra to here, Kumasi. We are coming to back the 3 points, inshallah, by the grace of God.
Hey. Somebody can ama me machine me that so dream.
Oh no, me Ochina we need match no.
So we be good team.
No na me ntia.
And I said team na dey na gu na wi o.
Na Andy.
E dey na set team na wi.
Andy but na dey o mu fra Accra fa ka ba o mba so o mbehwe ha no mo.
Dabi.
Let me talk some be good team now.
Me na me back match Wednesday.
But o ka say o be good team dia. Na say o be share share turo bia. And the good team no.
I say good, I say on to me go kotokosa.
That mean
Okay,
ono menya at ochina nyamba ya do mansa na 90 minutes na edu no. Na kotoko team no. Na ya show mo. We are winning tomorrow's game.
What is score like by?
Was he win?
3 points.
There be the team which are kwambo kwa ka some 4.
Menya we are bagging the 3 points. 3 points in the win ame.
Ha sinipa be boko to continue en setre nka say ye be hwese because no no
say what he has for na omwanka sakra ka chomo microphone say ye mfa score line ba ntinya first time ni nancy has for no mfa score line
ba mfa score line oh but the last time say about the score line ba the omo born in cry about the score line ba
there is power in secrecy.
That's true.
But what I say, there is power in secrecy. To be or yes secret, you need delay. Be careful. Because Andy may come a plans I'm a day, but I was wait message because plans in your menkwana me plan be our plan. It is a me who plan our day bar. It's need to make counter. Your map your strategy their counter. But only information. It was a team be koba. For video analysts, no more for scouts, any coaches, so that they learn from the team. They study them to know their strength and their weakness. No man map up a strategy. A bit me override them. It's over a team be it doesn't matter how you play. There are team be a wishian and the taxes all bonnet to override you. For example, so about boxing, you'll be a friend of rock, paper, scissors situation. The rock, paper, scissors, and they say, me Maxwell. But you need
Albert.
Okay, me Maxwell, Monsieur Albert, I'm a from. Albert to Susia Christiana, or Shane from. Chris Susia me Maxwell, or Shane from. Your friend of rock, paper, scissors situation. So what it means that styles make fight. And you want to inquire style. It's a beyond you make me a born around one number kum. But who's your Christian? Who the same man? Who's be born around half. But Christian Subesi, I may pay no me journey for ringing them. So styles they make it fight. It is only will be called for even to the cranny a call one. Now you planting an informer. An informant will say informants, right? Now you do not add national. Now on our call pet your friend is information there holding and sana we move be free as or more coast one. No munim do more quiet, munim baby on befa baby on beura. Into a mudru while because now we mommy no mascata. So we need information about because in front of Wimbele ambush. Even that one they went with strategy it move far left, maybe far right, maybe far center, maybe far into would himself only left for no not right for air, but to be beyond strategies and a planning. We don't just get up and do things. We are our results. So more case or more the results except for no more share kotokoro man case on measure for kotoko J4. 3 no Confederations Cup on Sona Ombe Fawa Hano. Oman can't jump some penalties. I say bomba some Ombe 5 meboa. And then I know my ABV. If there's a house, so yes, a house, they do pay beyond Baha Mofako. Not 10 and 9 against 11 cracks. Or more than 5 points.
I Albert to be Musa said, now, my BBF a CB situation one on what was it? Omo kotoko the declare how we say omunim say den omo wangu and there is be ebetia for
anything spiritual psychological and kotoko take advantage of it the pressure to boy most often kotoko ne has folk bobia na asibe omo bad game otimi boy a very good game but now one mistake about the fan so it's psychologically me so say we na have it
yeah
I is a good player. Who said,
well, I got to for say, now somebody else has also mess with rooms of hair. Esiba will be a carbon momo.
David has scrap for Esibe, I don't know. He's the best.
Nasasi Kotokoni has a full recent back, one of the man.
Nancy Bensude, Bakwe Mokoshe has no preferring a Kotokoba game, originally or no to me my pass. No Kotoko 18.
That's the President Cup.
President Cup,
league man of the because league
and I said Kotokofona Bezon and
has no some penny for that me blame more. Much now I do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still more than so renty. What are you guys doing? It's a on day or maybe I don't get it because these things don't happen. About No, mo say Ben down bed.
So here Benjamin Asari
Ghana two best goalkeepers in our house.
No. When it comes to keepers department, you know, Accra for any problem.
Two of the best goalkeepers here.
Asari and China Agbesibe to me. It's a band keepers ni any problem.
Agbesi studio no ba ofa baby enye adwuma.
Oh, minia.
Kono so be ko ni kuro ma ba. Agbesi oh ya cry person agbesi na da. Also no so ball mo abeka say cat. I say Joseph cat and some here
na camera ni kuro na mo so mo ko be.
The camera camera no be kono medu na match ni aboewie. Ba agbesi ni ogura ka ho na no.
We have confidence in the coach. Keeper be or the best shape much na will win the match.
Yeah.
Minia Agbesi good. So far, so good. So far, so the whole Ghana Premier League, you keep us at. Don't mean Jack Bessin from. Oh, Fred Benjamin, so Fred Bessin.
About how supporters or more Asante almost say a park Bessie or China.
And the best, young fair Jumani.
You see who the next Amir J. Your friend say Benjamin Sari, the whole Africa, only keep out to me Bob Bonnie, say Europe, no keep a beyond Africa. Ultimate pool, no actually play. I want black star. Now, some men are can. As a new man, as a phobia, the news Amir J.
Formation is number one. Yes, number one.
Where's so to no one? Oh, I guess it's all to no, I guess you're all Jare Pono. One more job for Buno more grave, no move.
Minia Casano, so I say, and I am paying for Biase. As far as the super clash is concerned, I'm paying for Biwo, Ghana, Mama, and supporters and Yaji. You are paying Ashanti Regional Minister, Dr. Frank Amakwene, Waboni Umode ato tickets, Eddie supporting game. No, Greater Accra Regional Minister, Honorable Linda Akwelu. On also MP the mother good people of Shao Sudoko. On also ato 250 tickets. KMA or Swatobi, ye dobi biarase. Say na yepese ye paying for no omunso Ghana Premier League mo na enyefe. Basre na yesre. So omunyo opportunity a omuni paying for nkasa. Na time a ye boy Ghana Premier League minia enye adwen. My supporters into me in my pack. And also because minia say ye bo Ghana Premier League Friday. Na ye born at 3 p.m. I mean I cannot cry.
Sometimes a bit dependent on the venue. Venue be one more. No later be
oh,
Ghana was a front line issues.
Some of these main child kasa so ye. Emra ye bo Accra Tafoke ye bo BBN Go Star. Ewo Accra. Minia is very bad.
Friday.
Omo bobo without floor lighting po. Without floor lights, and I think it's very bad. I think moving forward, no, in authorities are involved, no, should look at it. Because Sunday say you're born in 5. I won't be surprised watching a stadium Bema. Support the Simbra and be sure the nation number one. Benjamin Asari. I keep a bit chairman Accra for Biano, or we know you good keepers. Solomon Agbesi, fantastic keeper.
Narrow down Andy and narrow down to the conversation. And Raseb Mediama near Diana Stars ball one.
Sir.
Mediama 43 points after 21 matches. Gold Stars were 36. Adriana was 36. Haas 36. Kotoko 35. As we speak now, Kotoko outside the top 4.
Yeah.
Haas folk in a draw and a onye winner. The gap between One Kotokono were extended from air 1 point to air 4 points.
Yeah.
Say we are talking about and the Echina game, the second best attacking team in the league in Asante Kotoko. And the best air defensive team in the Ghana Premier League. Asante Kotoko has 28 goals. The only team that has more goals than Asante Kotoko in the Ghana Premier League, Mediama. Mediama Asha 31. We Mediama free one more. Tima Asha goes pa our Ghana Premier League no. Asante Kotoko was 28. How's the folk attacking wise no? I think say one area you need to work on it. I am consistent. How's the folk Asha 15 goals. So the gap between Kotoko and How's the folk in terms of attack 13 points difference. Kotoko Asha 28 goals no, has Asha 15 goals, and I think that is on the low side. But there Bakwa Ebo has a folk and he said Kotoko a conceded 14 goals, has a conceded 7 goals in the Ghana Premier League. The 7 goals now has a conceded no, the best in the Ghana Premier League. No team, and then the goals are conceded no, fewer than has 4 goals now were conceded no. They are told to me no. Kotoko bo ofie. If you na Kotoko airborne no, baby a Kotoko aje more points in the Ghana Premier League no, when they play at home. Kotoko about 10 matches ofie. 10 games na Kotoko abo ofie no, on lose EB. We win 6 and we draw 9. In fact, Kotoko how many points? Kotoko 35 points. 35 points now wanya no. Emu 21 points wanya ofie. Meaning that they've gained more points at home than when they play away. Again, Kotoko are conceded 14 goals, which is very bad. 14 goals na Kotoko are conceded no. Emu 6 pe and Kotoko are conceded when they play at home. So if you na Kotoko ebono, I think said even though said they are not doing so well in terms of a defensive, but 10 games or both no conceded only 6 goals in 10 games. I think say that is very impressive. Andy has never away apart from say has the best defensive team. See the away and the Ghana Premier League table now has to could be first on the league table. Sure. League na ebono. See the away and the Ghana Premier League table now. The best away team in the Ghana Premier League has folk. Andy 11 matches and has abo away. 11 matches has a winning 5. Has a draw mienu. Has a lose mienu. Unmadia one has asher 9 goals away and we consider 4 away. Away has 19 points away. There is no team in the Ghana Premier League when you have more points away than House of Folk points are when you are away. The House Edisa away form no Edeba Abishia Kotoko Yamia Doma Ayochina. That's true. Diamia and he said House a year Dumaka Krebi ni home matches no one. Ebianka ye catching the betting at League na. Kahas a challenge mediama. Unim say House we need 2 away games to us. House ko share ho 1-0. The last next away game House boy was against 11 Wonders. House 11 Wonders 3-0. But the last 2 home games House abono. House and Timia Winibi. House draw against A Dreams FC. House last home game was against Bechim. House a draw. Dear Yanni said the last 2 home games House boy House and Shegumpo 0-0 against Dreams, 0-0 against Abechim. House 8 me replicated that way performance at the can a home no one. House a fight for the Ghana Premier League now. I think that Kotoko a who deal with ye House also who deno a away. Tisa Nimiano and a face Damian watch the game now and the Yebono. Michelle line up now. Andy, my mention about the Baku. The best House of Folk back line. The best player in the back line where Benjamin Asari. Bakotokonsu best player in the back line. Branch Feno Samba Odell. Why not back to the party na miadu mochina? Ahumi no. Why not back to the party? Benjamin Asari. He is not just House of Folk best player. He is not just the best goalkeeper in House of Folk. We're Ghana's #1 and the best goalkeeper in the country at the moment. And the House of Folk a fullback no ya amankwa befi. Any runs for the Mensa. Benjamin Asare na or that goal post no. And the nanimu Ali Muhammad any Kevin Osasibi. These are 2 Kumasi boys. Omo bomo ho intercommunity gala. Any momuwa abwa and a season we no has Ekofa Ali Muhammad Ebeka Kevin Osasibi one omienu na ebo. And it is the reason why Yamankwa Befi runs for the Mensa Ali Muhammad any Kevin Osasibi one echino Benjamin Asari. That is the main reason House of Folk and the best defensive team in the Ghana Premier League. The best defensive line in the Ghana Premier League Ekra House of Folk. Baby I'm here say Kotoko benya problem. Kotoko ebo mienu mfinfin. In fact echina Kotoko line up no okata oni abetimi aye. Branch Fene Mohamed Kamara in goal post. Patrick Asiedu ball left back. Right back Lodamwa 2 and 3. Na Sambo O'Neil any Henryansu abo 4 and 5. The mention that need Gideon yes be onim bobo. Said there a branch friend no Ali Kevin Osasibi prone to mistakes Henryansu is also prone to mistakes. It will be so hard to focus so baby on betina target I exploit Kotoko weakness and yes Samba Henryansu has ebo miensa wonfinfin David Opona Frane Abdul Karim any Hussein Mohammed no workaholic if you are looking at one player, obetimi running 90 minutes, I tackle, I really possession, or Jim Bonoswa, was sending Bonipia. And I think that one of their biggest assets, Valentine Hussein A. Muhammadino. Kotokobom yenu mfinfin. Kubejeu, any Prince Bedu. Sa Ubejeu, any Prince Bedu. Sa numerical numbers na house folk 1 miensa mfimfino against kotokomienu mfimfino the battle echina. I'm just waiting to see one bit me adominate house folk in so sha. There's one player they will need so much check Peter Amidu Aqua. In the first leg now, almost 1-0 no. I think that the best player on the day no come Kamara there. But to me, me the best player on the day now. Can remember Brand defend Peter Amidu Aqua. Why you skillful, why you nimble-footed. Adia can say the finishing and I saw Otimi Juma. I think say also able on the other flanks no. Now between Inus Adams and Walid name of Husseini there. And under circumstances, coach Biabe to Jabrantia, your friend Walid name of Husseini. Etikotoko latras no Peter Amidu Aqua. And a branch friend Walid Husseini has to folks to put them in check. Me a sort of bomb in attack. Me no about attack no abetamwa any morphine donzo. Morphine donzo ni de ne ho adwuma ye enhyeda no so because level no form. Baby a has wo adwuma ye no tapping on a branch ya your friend abetamwa. Baby has folk enye adwuma kese ne say has in time she. See about how many matches? Has about 21 matches. 21 matches has folk actually 15 goals. Has averaging less than a goal per game, and that is very bad. And a China game, you need goals. Yeah. That is why me yesterday say Bia Henry Kokubuatin, any Hamza, Isa, and Mauli Wayu. First leg, one of shares a beautiful goal now. Was it Mauli Wayu? Go did the Estande ya. Kieka say the best goal of the season so far. Yeah. But maybe a free buy no boss no Emma referee who said offside. And I think that player should be motivated. Sa go no say na yentimi anyeno on try said ne obet me say sa go ni bi na otimi
surprise why you best start.
So Maudi Wayo any Hamza Isa any Henry Kokubuatin attack any has of major problem. Now I think that all things being said and done I'm expecting to see a very beautiful game. Sure. House of Folk away form House of Folk away form on the band to this game makes them a very very dangerous opponent and Kotokonsu home form now omunusu game Kotoko more goals now Maseno 28 goals na Kotoko Arsenal emu 21 ewofie. Yeah. And that made the game so very interesting to predict. House of Folk motivated say there be on team got 3 seasons without one team in Sekotoko. That's it. Another motivation, no. But I think that Andy, I see a low scoring draw. Maybe I'm meeting the whole game say be a low scoring draw to a large extent. It be a 1-1. Yeah, 1-1.
May I say, Sir Christian. And I didn't the about here, minimum the other cardiac heart supporters.
Medimano, Mestre supporters say watching a kick off near 5 p.m. Upon so ye ndi fufu and sanayaba because Bimudium fufu be say. Ye de bidi and sanayaba. Oh, Minya me say, Minya na ye nice analysis amaye. And I believe say ye na yasia de efrimu. Coming to the game watching no. Commences Asante Kotoko as the yayenim. Say about performance they be count to baby but ochina no enye do na die to affair dabi ye na ye nuanom born e ba but at the end of the day no we want results and Mestre supporters said they should come in their numbers ochina 5 p.m. or they only ticket out there bra only ticket out there bra would you get out there bra oberim until ochina 5 p.m. be share supporters enim yeah that's it
me da say Albert and I yatin kana Paul Frimpong
Andy Casillas
Paul Frimpong
Andy Casillas
na enkuta jine kwaku anansi omo ho ye de
nyame adaruma Andy omo ye pa andu so usu omo ye fit
ansa na memo ra game na nka semu minim obema ye team news kakra
oh yeah
aduwo said dem diga ka hasifo na edin ba membusa abeda person ochirima de kosi ba bia omunim de omoye na omafa bonum do mu sa hwe omachi yate minim from both camps no team news be na
Andy enkuta jine ne kwaku na nsi adaroma ene mema 21 players are omo has a bass nim edeba kumase.
The has nyame duru kumase.
Omo nam kwaso ba.
Nice one.
Na enkobo beye 12-1. Na team na lande. 21 players no. And the medebe ma. Ba unim say nra. House of Folk MD Julius Ben Emuna Oko training grounds. Mami on the Dende Felix Maku on operations Oko training grounds.
Yeah.
Chairman Yusuf NCC chairman Oko training grounds. And the house and Yabre. I'm gonna boys ni kodi nkomo. Okay, I'm be catch there will say has a 2 months and my players no. Now no that Thursday and players ni nya alert and I say a reflect here my account him. But also folk the players like cabo so me ensa. 3 months 3 matches winning bonuses omuntuae. Na Andy House of Folk, dear maintenance say, Omuni boys no Edding Como. Nami Adumna boys do Kumase. Nam Pennyfono, 8 year 3 matches bonuses na Emani Nyawama. After so much salaries, no. Our person share boys na Funuma. No motivation kosro. Enti diamete and say MD. I can't say penny for no. Say by ya almost 3 matches no enfrio. And only the free as ever. Maybe 21 players in everybody. But Andy, now we are to my Kotoko, and it has, and then 2 p.m.
Okay.
On by a presser. Press conference, Koso. Now, Coach Prince Ousu. Okay, and I said, I'm a say, supporters. As to me, Adako Jachi, Emma make a choice, say, Kantinka, and Mama, a Kukudam, and son, and when you coach, you say, I'm need training. Nana Penka, any supporters from Tinakasa, Amasum Diaba, and press conference now cost 2 p.m. no, and you Kotokonias, and a
joint press conference, okay.
And Tiandi. The maintenance is a Coach Prince Ousu. I know Nebeko. Na wakako lead the technical team no. Our press conference na say.
The coach and then one player.
One player.
Okay.
And Subeko. Yeah, the knows at the pound come beba. But because of us they got to no. Nyame ya toma. Latest PO.
Okay.
In Kutajne Edin Semni Piaba. Andy. Kwakwana say ewo has to focus bassinim otale nintin tanim na wama 21 players no.
Okay.
Unim say 3 goalkeepers ni nyina ba has to focus the 3 goalkeepers ni nyina ewura mo kumase nyame ya adoma Solomon Agbasi otibassinim.
Okay.
Benjamin Asari, Sheriff Shuai, Abunya Obasini.
3 goalkeepers in the bus.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
But Andy, interestingly, only say, and come on here, this a section of supporters, Empress Solomon Abasidano, technical team led the Unkomo. Benjamin Asari, in their recent games, they be on Neda. Agbasi etimi wuram kakra. But and come across so say also for goalkeeping department, you know. I also bako eba na oba dat nanim. Abraham ne kotokobo okumase. Na Solomon Agbasi din ene namu no. Technical team no edi won komo. Benjamin Asari. It's likely so no better. But say bibi sisa no one dance for man nyon. Pen koma yetete no. Andy, Sheriff why beka won biaba. But Sheriff no obesha from the stance.
Okay.
Yamankwa Befi, Kelvin Osei Sibe, Ali Mohammed, Godwin Kujo, Martin Kakari, Abdul Karim, Hamza Isa, Hussein Mohammed, Mauli Wayo, David Opafrane, Frank Abraduku, Theophilus Collinson, George Paku, Baba Demu, Henry Kwaku Boateng, Ransford Mensah, Raphael Amponsa, Omunyina Obasini.
Sasi listeners to you fine.
3 goalkeepers no. Sharif Shuaib, Solomon Agbasi, and Benjamin Asari. Outfield players ninye. Emmanuel Amankwa, Yamankwa Befi, Kelvin Osei Sibe, Ali Muhammad, Godwin Kujo, Martin Kakari, Abdul Karim, Hamza Isa, Hussein Mohammed, Mauli Wayo, David Opafrane, Frank Abraduku, Theophilus Collinson, George Paku, Baba Demu, Henry Kwaku Boateng, Ransford Mensah, Raphael Amponsa. Players in United Basini.
Okay.
Andy. Enra, and Sebi Babontain. Sir, how's the folk striker? Hamza Isa. And he has a contract, no, or my terminate. Chairman Bright can come do. Efreme. Sir, Yaman Kutajinemo. And she says him.
Okay.
Hamza Obasin. Oh, Hamza Isa. Or joining Pro Sports for no. Now, the manager, I catch an answer for company for ne say. For 3 months, Bosume Miensa, I'm to your players, they cut dia, Andy. Boy, no, I'm terminate contract no. 80 manager ni jai pa. Only as a penny for net in Como. I'm on Comono, a quanimu, a true baby. No manager in Tiasie. So be take as for Bobo Kono on. Now, ni play a normal terminated contract no. Because empty me must say, has the folk Bosome Miensa, Omuntiai. Later, and then Yamiadum, Akatuani Tom. 80 say, has the folk names that issue no. Omukusu Edin Como. Omo, Asha Somobe Solve. And Enra, Omu say, Makachra will say MD, Julius Benemuna, Ekoho, Oni Operations, Felix Maku, Ene Chama Yusuf Mo, Andy, Omone Boy Nidin Como, Enra, Omu Shada Fre Hamza Isa, Eni Nidin Como, Esai Keno, say, the Eko Subiano, Onya Butre. Na omeya adwuma no kumase etano so ne latest a free eba Andy
ti we aye kwakwananse ene nkutajene eyonko abre ne bre no bia no wo mo pass information e de ma no Paul Frimpong edin a dodo na e de frɛ no e manage so eye darling Paul eno no na yate eye darling Paul enso enka Calvin Owusu ansa enso e wa ha enano pay yene no e bo adwuma na Kevin there. You say it's all sporty. But you see, can you now? Ovi Bokole.
Now I do many. Now so I.
Maybe I will call.
I said, I'll go for
I say, only Gary, no, you get each other about the more. Which are is a Christian Moe Monday morning cases. So Monday be a do number to radio so na atu mi abro omo players mi aso ba ko twa be die di omo atu se be so da bia me kra se ade ni meje ade be tunu obesa ba no se complete
obi an se do to those
ade na for mo
obi ko bo ne match o se o di music ko to
ade so options ne do so ni select ba akwa ma I go via more about the Bakuma.
Ah, yeah.
Oba, I see Biaboko.
Ah, Yamiadum, Owa Henquadi, Owa Henquadi.
Oba, only a quan and no bomb was a wow.
One of the other one of the Minumi and Chavo de Yasha inside who say ye pa.
Okay, I have almost no say Mutare Ghana Premier League no audio commentary na yoda. One of the people behind it, I'm your commentary na Kelvin Uswansa, one of them. And from if you that them na or they call media general and no free media general is who are joining sporty. I will say there according to the offer. Hey, why you? Minim ufrin kraba you know ye boko to kone Heart of Folk. Why a part of TV production into sometimes and many be on my the feel ne sane man ya na uhu dia na koso. Ubedru enra no o hwe said the atmosphere is here tie the was to radio and the one kasa uhu a. What can you share with us?
Well, Andy, nyamenu nukrene kotokone has na ye wukrum high ni nim, you know, you two kind it's about 4 years ni, you know, okay kambuma. Feeling our form. Or form pa I said ye bibi anko so. Ubeshi obi krana obusan say then I know say kotoko chef last at the Indian AC. Namji ona de onim say nyame adma kwesi ada 5 p.m. Kotokone has na egba na omo say dabi. Nina catch say a football no especially it's a big clash we no a coffum even community football cry any din saying ye kotoko ne house no nti me enra me hu ye obi say need akomo nam form mo ye but feeling be anim
on the compare the na first said the na first
say the form cry kanena nka obi hu ka banter left right center e beba obi cry for be 300 times e busa say na kotoko ne has me take it away but me nya wan call cry bad the enra mishia wa na nipa say ba ko zimi no na frɛ obuza say ticket to yan occasion say Omra Stadium oba obi nya bi. So it tells you say people are not interested. Your football no asenke and it's all because of poor management. So mbe mi o many aye clubs ni are running us say a modern product. And who ye show no be ye show. E was how the stress e ka ho. Ente sa show no enya de a obi abeti. So one the entire map pure a dance because ubeti show na variety near ma on sabeka any or more motesono. But to sound say or cost stadium dear and say kwa hoka. Why no kwa question is say? And then Busa so cause star boy in why will be na why? But even with them, ometumia propel you to that level. That nostalgic feeling, it be way. Busa say how to folk why no beka so no. SCB and Benjamin Asare. And it's all because of modern times. And no crano, but I said magnitude net is saying. It is saying just years ago. Okoya, a boy, I said, I got to connect just 2-3 years ago, Simiko Tuga, because he had stormed the league entirely. But ene Oka said they can nipper 1, 2, 3. So I just hope say and no any ochnano. Passion or mudi rem this week otokwa abo mo modern year pan. I've been so impressed. Me who be that? Minim the account ma afi die. The kind of input from social media videos, radio visiting, near the ade.
Yeah, because me who say almost the traditional media, but on social media today have not left it.
Exactly.
Involving content creators near the ade.
And almost started even Rebecca say ebi almost share Adriana ninety, but they started preparations way before they played against Adriana to lose. To know my imagine say game they were going to sell it because they want to revive the spirit. And I hope say Chairman Solomon need that common or more maka or maso side we no. Ensiwa here. They will continuously make Kotokono attractive because one map products na attractive. Nobody will be willing to come and watch. Mame
fanfa musu dwumadi aya na mudi Kotokone has ma to cover bi commentator samo ye na sometimes o hwe na nipa ni stadium hono ma minim mo ankasa mo ye some affect mu delivery na say munya some feeling be when maybe I say virtually an empty stadium.
Andy e kan hu bebre say the footballers ni hu fans na sanso na yen wo stadium na say nipa ne doors one the euphoria, the outside noise. I thought that was a headphone but uti dede no that alone gives you extra motivation.
Okay,
meaning I know you must put yourself in the mood to describe the game so that nipa no say a radio, say a TV, or no subetumi ayede ayi messing ho. A radio, you need that sort of energy. But the TV, Rebecca say nipa no air, but the noise at the stadium is the reason why. Oh, say Torino ne a match now. Ko he AC Milan and I say Inter match. Uti TV net you can now. The feeling is different because the players are pushed, and you push players and normal the intensity right game no and no then also build with intensity.
Okay.
It is the players now have a intensity no more born and say or Makoma was true they want to play and give their hearts out. Okay, once or more past it said your more your more training grounds pa also back on pa or pass yama what to cry thought I can now harm. But a humanity you must deliver. The last time I got to has match and a commentary, it was wonderful. I think that was last season.
Okay.
This season Namini has a, but last season it was wonderful because the kind of supporter because time be more commentary box.
Okay.
The noise they give until once the players now also urged on to give their best and no push you say come on, you're having this. Tia denti na onso nya dey. Onfa hunshim na nipa na otifie no. Ono so nya dey. Onfa ni hunshim said tie. Minim die, but last game no, Sicho ni Graham.
Okay.
And Sicho was like, yes, he enjoyed it.
Okay.
Because the kind of banter, the euphoria at the stadium ni adeno, it gave him that edge. But I just hope say ochine nyame adoma. We are going to have that because the unya ema game no eyefe. And I'm also commentator no timi ye adwuma eden eso anima ne broso.
Mahu on several occasions this season we cover hard to folk matches.
Yeah.
We cover Asante Kotoko matches. When Hearts are playing in Accra, Mahu videos are now sometimes only Graham.
Sometimes in another
good.
Yeah.
Waba Kumasi so on several occasions. Comparing those two teams, no, where the quality of players will be a kita. Now Omumi no Babishana, how do you see the game?
Well, Andy, number one, quality of players. I think Kotoko are a step higher than Hartlepool.
Okay.
But technically and tactically, what Didi Dramani is offering the Hartlepool players to make them better, no? I haven't seen it with Kotoko. Didi a teacher or Chadi Ankasa. Ubibaka said Mauli Wayo is scoring. Ask yourself why David Opoa Frane is excelling in central midfield. I know that so say David Opoa Frane can fight our central defense. Ubika Joseph Anibo 6 rank out Fanimbo. But Okwa and I had to forget what they do. Omukotna classroom and opao. Na did play videos? Ubia mistakes ye do befem ya chel. Uya ansana mako pitch so to go and do 2.5 hours. Omuya no my individual sessions for each department. There are times omuya one-on-one for the players.
Hard to focus.
Yes. And that is Didi Dramani because the players know. So I have to focus on the opportunity to sign any new players. Into that no more na no more the age man. Into your coach, the only luxury for you is time and that no player is going to move away. Into or the so he's teaching them something better. Now, and then I had to folk team. I am very solid defensively.
Okay.
If you look at how to folk, Benjamin Asayo, how many 11 clean sheets? Solomon Abasi is around 8-9. Ask yourself, Senka had to folk 8 to Misha, Kalig no can fan moda. Untimin ran so many clean sheets in the league after 22 games. So ask yourself.
Yeah.
22 games. They are not conceding. This is the 22nd game I ever bought.
Okay.
Oh, FA Cup no Mulusi. So I just put it 22 games now on my bono. They have conceded in very few games, less than 6 games. No more conceding. So it gives you that edge. Say only how to focus defensively. They are solid, and it's not just say on the left and the right hand side. They have very good Moravian left and right, footed players. Emmanuel Amankwani Amankwa Befi or right hand side of defense. Amankwa Pryor Afi Nawaba Oma Befi pressure because Befi took charge. Befi was a midfielder, right wing. Onyabimo. And I did say it's either you accept to play. And Tessa Team baby I was in Onyabimo. He's accepted and he's become one of the best out of folk players this season. Ransford Mensah. I'll start here. Things were not going right. But look at his performance. And then Baba Adamu. Look at Adamu. He's supposed to be a centre back. But look at how the last time I spoke to you, did you not say? You can't tell me you are a defender and then you do come make shift, say, oh, you're left footer, go and play a left sider. You tell me you cannot play. And Unim Didi, yeah, oh, he makes players better. But I also say Dubansi. Yaya Muhammad Ebeji Nidin na Wakotoko Ejaho Akwediaran. Who made him? It's all because he is willing to improve players. Richard Empong. Or the Nidin by Batobai, and he came to learn under Didi. And that is what Heart to Folk have perfected. Their only problem is a goal scorer. Or how they convert their chances. Enya Mauli Wayo, Enya 50-50 be a better ha, Martin Kakari in over 2 seasons. No she go. And seeing 50-50 paper banner no boy in a share. That is Heart to Folks' problem. And I think even scoring strikers say Wokroma, all the coaches are complaining. It's a Heart to Folk problem, you know, and they have wonderful shot stoppers. Or the Abasi Dema, you have no problem. Or the Benjamin Asari Dema, you have no problem. But I'm so Benjamin aside because I don't know motivation. I don't know motivation because Abasi old dreams in our Kotoko bar or break. Now look at our Santi Kotoko team now. A lot of makeshift and Zito or start a season now. And the way we ho Adiachin we pra. Even in central defense, look at the number of central defensive players or Omenya. And the Sambane Ensu. Adechi Samba ni Ablo, Adechi Ablo ni Ensu, Adechi Hamza Tane Samba, Adechi Winnie we. So it's Zakaria Hussein Munina Bebobi. Inconsistencies. Right back, Lord Amwa, free injury by last season. He started picking, but pick no buy and Asa drop it. Patrick Esiedu, he's been off. Me when I'm catching and say, the kind of football you were playing, and you have been a from last season, you've dropped. Onwaji say yes, he's off and he needs to pick up. Kotoko had issues with their central defensive midfield position. Hilary Adabo, Bono Obeji, but Ojiria, the distribution, that's a problem. And unim Asante Kotoko midfielders in since time there is no midfielder. Mehuso Obokotoko 6 or Jebona the ode.
Just the heat, Richard.
In fact, heat in a bobo.
Prince.
Oh, heat saying Fede Valverde. But he's intelligent. He knows how to work with the ball. Oh, we knew here. I didn't think anymore the game. Look at the midfielders. Casemiro heat, no heat saying Casemiro. But when he gets the ball, the end product after winning, how do you recycle? Idris Aganage, oh, heat saying. Ojibo Niwia, the old debate after, and that was the problem. Yes, Busquets any Adrian Zubimendi only hits Thomas Partey only hit. Look at Toni Kroos, Modric, Oberani, but Odigidigidiana. No, at the end of it, then are the Bonnie. Hubert Jaumo, I try every time I say Kotoko best, Senkomo best CA man combinia, Mano entry, but Trimudenti Bono into Memo. Ombeka say engineer the but trimude. If you are not willing to play and mount me more and that is Kotoko's problem. Pitami do aqua Obobo na aso Obomane ho. Oberane achichen, but what is the end product? Lami Yama Yeken. He doesn't score extraordinary goals, but look at his contribution to the Barca game. How productive are you? Or end product, and it is in the final third of the pitch. And that is the problem. Kotongon's problem now, more attack is Bibri. They are scoring, but they are conceding so much. So as a twist of two sides, we are conceding more. But when you enter in more. So how then do you work against it? First leg ni so here sa na koye ya na Kotoko penalty eto ha Morifin Donzo eboche. Now you ask yourself, Zito any honum no? Prince Owusu, how is he going to approach the game? Obian shedan steady Prince Owusu ehun say coach we ne philosophy ne idea ni. Say Hamza, you know how Hamza wants to play. Because on this Russian vision team now they qualify by Premier League now. About beautiful football. He always wants to have creators. Into Ochinano, Kotoko would have to really be at their very best. If I look at the Heart to Folk team and the kind of consistency they have had in conceding less goals in games, and then I say, that is one positive. Even though their strikers, Hamza, Issa, Franka, Braduku, they are not scoring. But Mauli Wayuno is a tormentor. Now Osiesi Bemo and the likes are stepping up. Cross-field balls. Look at Hussein. He gets into the final third a lot more times. Tikotoko have a burden on them to stop her to focus attack because team no creating more chances are Besha and Osha Kotoko defense now you lose. And it all starts from the midfield. Inti Nyame add much now unless something magical steps in for Asante Kotoko, I think Hatufuk have the edge. For the first time in 10 years, they may have an opportunity to win at the Barbara. If on paper, what I see from the two teams and their last couple of games are Yashano.
Mami Musa, there's one real quick. Remember Maxwell Sonnet, darling, post of you. So share Kotoko team now. Where do you say will be their strongest department? Where will be their weakest? Same.
Hatufuk weakest your attack. Okay. That is attack me CF no central forward no.
Okay.
That is their bane. No problem no. Because if it's Kwaku Boate, if it's Paku, if it's Mauli Wayo, if it's whoever on the right and left hand side, they create chances, but you're back converting.
A problem.
Even when the midfielders get into those positions, they can't score. And Nano, Omuni dreams.
Hussein Bono.
Thank you. Karim Jebola. Karim has a problem. In Tisawaha, if you know Karim from Nations, no shoot tipa, but now he's not able to shoot because he has a problem. Odia grow not or shooty bebra ne grow in a bet channel. So now he's always looking at the final pass, getting the pass there. That's a full problem. No. Now Kotoko.
Just on the house problem, no. Yeah. Sometimes goal scoring in Congo should not be limited to the striker. Last season, do you know what the main reason why Liverpool won the league?
No,
it wasn't because they had the main striker.
Yeah.
It was because Luis Diaz and Mohamed Salah na ball on the wings.
Yes,
no, me very efficient and they were very clinical.
And
Barcelona competing this season, not just because they had a proper centre forward. CSA Crown said Lewandowski won't me for into Lami Ferran Torres. But the two wingers, Lamine Yamal, any branch friend Rafinha, even a Rashford get the opportunity. The end product game. So has to focus. So who said they have no proper center for the bit mamomo conversion now. I think say Didi must also work to get the wingers also having efficiency in their games. The end product of their wingers, because in modern day football, a bad game pass ubenya a striker and kwa no kwa betim do league. Here now City team 100 points, Only say their main striker did not score more than 15 goals in the season, but they scored more than 100. Because they had wingers, they had made midfielders no more attacking Emma goals. Me sure the man once they say Liverpool class will compare a left winger because left winger no muja Luis Diaz man ko yen. Omo timi replace last season and we had here. Only say Abraham defend Luis Diaz last season for Liverpool. Salah share a Premier League top scorer last season. Yes. 29 goals in all competitions. Was 34. Was 34 new year. Was I provided 23 assists? No, your striker.
Yes. But Christian Ocean last season, Liverpool team was built with the end product. And they say ball no final pass Mohamed Salah. But now this season, so why Yakoto Ekitika ba? Yakoto Ishaka Pradi. But we are looking at the center forward.
The point I'm making,
and that is Liverpool problem this season. So why
more target man?
Yes.
The point
now
I'm
the
making,
target man is a Kitikin. So why Salah contributions are dropping drastically.
And once
because the approach has changed. So Oshahata said has team in as much as they are looking at their strikers they are also looking at their outside forwards. Mauliwa, it is why heart goes especially in crucial games. Because he gets himself in good positions to score. But Omar tried several times when the ball goes to the wide areas. Should main attacker Hamza Isa no was saying no. You get it? It's not like they are not creating, they are creating, but conversion are a problem. And Didi is trying his best. It is why there are times he decides not to play. He plays even Frank Duku. He plays him on the right. Then Wayo on the left and plays another central forward. Momo guy be Omoni Ediana no be second half munya chance be he has a Muslim name.
Okay.
Or be say chance be glorious Hussein Mohammed. Glorious opportunity. So he's been trying to get the outside forwards but in fact And Anameka said there are times that even central attacking midfielders, they get themselves in the final third, 18 goalkeepers area, but shooting. Obona fanche, omobona faba, omobona echo. So it's a problem now. Said the American modern game nasisa. Arsenal team knows how now Omunya center forward. They don't want to go to the center forward because they are trying to adjust. Into time be a ball ne Saka ho and Obia who Saka said the Saka bonne ball. Mention me left and I'm more. Obia manembo. Now there is a limitation, and that is the problem. Ateta has to resolve, but ultimately resolve it. Liverpool team they said they now can. Last season, Osha Salah born in the Salah. Look at Manchester City. Yeah, Bobo now. What is that? What is the brain behind? Yeah, Haaland. But before Haaland, Pep Guardiola played an all-rounded team. It got to they won the league with Gundogan with 8 or 9 goals as the lead scorer for Manchester City. All because they were having goals around to the point that Rodri Mokra were striking and giving them like 6-7 goals. You need that, but if your midfielders are not scoring but they are creating, you need to make sure that your attackers are getting the goals for you.
And that's why I'm saying Juma Nankasano, and it's in modern day games, goal scoring, so when you are one potent goal scorer, which my goals na fine.
Yeah,
but so Nibia, what do? That is why you have to use your wingers and your attacking midfielders. Last season, Andy, Liverpool won the league by scoring 86 goals in the league. So 86 goals no Kevin, 42 of them came from 2 players.
Yeah.
Those 2 players were not strikers. They were wingers. Yeah. Luis Diaz, Mohamed Salah. And Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah shared 29 goals in the league, Luis Diaz shared 13. 13 plus 29 will give you 42 goals. Liverpool team shared 86. 2 wingers provided almost 50% of the total goals scored by Liverpool. Liverpool, your man say omuni striker and team say last your league, So the bigger responsibility is baby I did the Ginano on team for striker ma. Only striker or the bed. So how then do you work and get results? Because said the name Kevin Ekano has to folk to make your moduma attack a crebia and mediama. In fact, Misha, Misha Ghana Premier League, Andy, I was even sad. Say you bought 21 matches. 21 matches amount 63 points.
Yes.
Mediama at the 43 points. The Ghana Premier League. What drop it at 20 points. So we are talking about. We are not talking about Mediama too high flying. Mediama average, but they are winning the league because the other teams that say Mediama proper competition, are almost sleeping.
Yes.
It's baby has to folk ama mediama team by that number of points, has to focus on teaming converting. Now Kevin can say mediama he has to focus and saying, but baby has to focus away. They won 3-0 against 11 Wonders obi HDB. And of course a 1-0. But the last 2 games has against teams under normal circumstances has to focus na nim no baby no league against teams now around a crowd on Modoso no Nina has to focus points in the from war. Has about dreams of Accra and Timmy Anshagu. Has about Bechimo Accra, has and Timmy Anshagu. And it's in as much that they are doing so well. There be a medical case in football. There's one simple basic philosophy. If you don't concede, you are not losing. But if you don't score, you are not winning. And House of Folk are not conceding, but they are not scoring, and that is the reason why winning rate the rate at which concede goals and then say Dana Stars Ghana Premier League first time you bought 30 matches. I think say they won the league with 19 goals. Why did they win the league with 19 goals? Because they were not conceding, but conceding now 1 goal was enough. And the Jumana has to focus for Senka attack as 1 goal per game has to focus Ghana Premier League champions.
And that is their problem. Because Andy, you can't have over 20 clean sheets or close to 19 or 18 clean sheets after 21 games. And then still I think 7 or 8 points adrift the league leaders. Because that's what 36 now. Mediama after no pay draw no. So no mabo match na 1-1 say penalty. 1-1. Omako 44 points. How to have 36 points. So ask yourself, if I have even 15 clean sheets from 21 games, and I am not top of the Ghana Premier League, it should tell you that I am failing to score. And I think no problem, if Ochinano Kotoko defense, now have to folk to me criticize chances no mukritina, and they fail to score, it's going to be the same thing. And let's be sincere. Kotoko have players who have turned up recently in big moments against Hartlepool. More than Hartlepool players, are turning up in those big moments. Albert Amo has turned up. Morifin Donzo has turned up. Even the last game. Penalty Christian. I'm not for Obiang Biabo saying no pay. Penalty neka.
Mediama share the
most I am say Ellen Haaland she goes was share penalties obinya ne dia obo say
Mbappe mu nyina
thank you
no they are Italian.
Thank you. So that is what Kotoko Ebia Omobewo no Ochina. But if you put tactics, if you look at the two technical benches on paper, and if you look at the quality of play, not players, quality of play from the two sides in the last couple of games, Kotoko, I had to folks stand a better chance of winning Ochina Nyamea Duma game. No, but said the can Kotoko ne has game. Tell me, I'm saying any form guy. Yeah, beshe the Ochina ABC. If a form guide and I say any form guide, Didi Dramani knows he quickly needs to get something for Hartlepool. Even if he's not winning the league, he needs to get one over Asante Kotoko.
Okay. Maxwell, found the Brena Femine, Inkuta Jene, Yonkono na Yemi. Max,
yeah,
Maminchi, finally on the game now, Memra Dalempora, and they also a picky course kakra.
Well, of course, looking at the game in recent times, I haven't produced too many goals. I think it's about Queen on boy, a 3-2. I will come and say, I think 3-2. And we hear no, and said, yeah, I say, yeah, and said, and produce a lot of goals because teams thinking that they play cautiously to make sure so Munlusu. Also, one thing is, our teams didn't take a risk. Coaches now they are afraid so be lose game when that pressure about us. That is one problem with Ghanaian coaches. They don't take risks in whatever they do. Because when you saw lose match pressure about us game no come say so no in shedia on so my no. It is also a way my game ningede. Because let's go to Madrid for example, they win games, right? Sometimes they score for I don't know people criticize them so more ball nyefe. Because they are not too much on the attacking mentality. That's why the fact that they have some strikers. But where other clubs are, like Bayern Munich, for example, ball effort, and you love to watch them play. To say Barcelona, Real Madrid, recent time on ball more burning here, but when they are in good elements, it is like that. PSG or more bar, and he say, you still want to watch them play. Arsenal money out. You would love to watch them play. It's who say man pes our teams in the power. And I win. I mean, who's all Barbie or Ghana so Inter Milan? What will be that? Oh, if you bet me out, Mama make me say, yeah, or Baby or Ghana or Team Bell send me what Inter Milan. May said down who's a one with the amateur and see born in as much as a act. I will see a year money effect. Sports are the so count and yenny a keke. Monday and Tuesday, Christian, may be topic betum. Now I have music became one do a very good thought. This topic, the whole world, they be blue. Only say FIFA have not been fair to Ronaldinho Gaucho. In terms of ranking greatest players of all time, will be a great maso, but my great basso. They've not been fair to the guy. Because boxes or take it. A bad creativity or take it. Numbers or take it. Trophies or take it, Waju Walker, Waju Copa America, Meboa, Champions League or take it, BB or take it, and so more rank, no more rank is Zidane ahead of him. Never be beer box beer no Zidane take it, say Ronaldinho. Until I see the bed tomorrow. And a big issue, but they are starts to, but there is no box. And the Bachawati I say, but yes, it's a penny at Nako to 10. How? He has played the ball more, if not more beautiful than anybody else. So
if talking about numbers, would you put Sergio Aguero or Ellen Haaland ahead of Thierry Henry?
We'll say there are two strikes. Sergio Aguero numbers in Thierry, but how did Thierry and because a year boy act
so because football goes beyond just the numbers.
Now wait, Zidane then or a imprint that Ronaldinho
the 98 final, the 98 World Cup, he won it single-handedly. The Champions League for Real Madrid against Bayer Leverkusen. It was Zinedine Zidane.
Yeah.
The 2006 World Cup, even the Euro 2000. You can't take Zidane
Matthias,
out.
Simple.
He was phenomenal.
Simple. Ronaldinho Gaucho.
How many big moments did you see Ronaldinho stand up
one after the other?
Game single-handedly.
Also the Batum Mandi.
Akola Ben who say Zidane Bobo Akola be the day told and was say friend Zidane out ni Bobo. Why? But Gaucho be braving today. Legacy. Gaucho ebefa Barcelona or breaking audience to the world that e bin see that. Ne ball no boy ni obian to me mobi. Zidane who Iniesta. They are almost the same set of play. But Iniesta problem sir Cristiano Ronaldo ni Messi na outside no. But Zidane they be your castle who Iniesta. Who Zidane who Iniesta. Even Zidane kwa nipa no ne Ronaldo senior ne pra no prepra.
And also
even Ballon d'Or now can Ronaldinho G2 Zidane J1.
Maxwell, let's not go away from Kotokone Hazard. Now Obisman can just say Ose Obabe and support Intano. On ni nuaba support Sparta Moscow.
It is still enye Inter. It's Andy the way by me say because a year ball, a year sports no. It should be done say a better appeal to the eyes. It's also very important. Either than that, but so be a better number of those some of those who go against that. And when she says, I go where I was saying, just why ya dear may be mad. But Obi so the same Obi go now, be your best and a coin of Befa, Charles Taylor, coin of Buffers or best go. Any Usman Amadu go, among I say 1 bepe. And your pet. Inti I was a born that year born a act. Inti place number my NF no so chini paba. And in but what's the matter? Every Vinicius Junior. Say or the perform kakra a source of worrying. Ade say la mi yama the performer na aye issue dentia. Omone ma ball no eye fem ye. 80 boys no so ma ball in ye coach no. Asema oka say striker coach bi oni Ghana obeka so oni strikers no onye good coach. And yeah, you to me ball Europe.
All the coaches
you need target man, but PSG said I need target men. Chris, you rightly said Barcelona do be any target man.
No wasa.
Gonzalo
Ramos.
Yes. Good, but still PSG then on Monday.
Yes, because they have
Chelsea themselves. Me what? Almost FIFA club work. Almost strikers. How many goals? They did not even use it. They won. Ain't it one?
That guy came into Chelsea's team to win the club World Cup for them. João Pedro won the club World Cup for Chelsea.
But Chelsea team, one of your top scorer all the time.
Lampard.
Oh, it ain't.
Midfielder.
Yeah.
On your midfielder. It's a way a coach. You say we need striker main target man. There is a system about players best go. But there be a lame excuse say mini striker, ni a pam, ni a cover, mini striker, ni a pam. No. Football has gone past that level. It's what I'm saying. That even time I got the mobile confederation, say Yakuba Moansa, they were made for this and we can say Jem Finima so back more creative more to win the game. And that's my make me boy. O call we Sika Kono call your country or cause here.
Kenya.
Edukwa no. Who's Edukwa is one of our boys.
Yeah.
You know it. Yeah. Edukwa mono. Ono cry born cry say Bob no Bob Brekum Chelsea. Bechem. Yes, and no they call it. And Andy, he's a winger, but he's getting the goals. And who coach in a boss? Are you trying to tell me so all the house of boys say, oh, so coach, you know, on my pair a very good strategy, they can't score goals. And Andy, the players who understand say, Omumbo game manning effect. Ghana cry a ball F. Minim say be a pitch and na one out a pitch and then into them to win boss our bona.
Pitches nearly
okay.
Said they all can. You know, coaches they can when they create. You are expected to create chances, but who create here? The coach is responsible for lifting team. No, or the team na beba from the build-up play from defense into midfield into attack. But when it gets to the final third. The greatest responsibility lies on the players.
So you're being a very wonderful game because I'm sure
say folk training grounds bear 3 times.
Yeah.
It's not that they don't go through those phases. But it drew much there. And that is why FC Bayern Munich will spend all the money and come and buy Harry Kane to go and lead the attack. Barca were scoring, but I say I need Lewandowski, come and play for me. Manchester City said Anna Christian Eka. It got to a point I was like, no. I need Erling Haaland. Come and stay and score for me. You get it. There are times you need
a target man
or central figures to be getting you the goals.
That is why Arsenal will go for Victor Gyökeres.
And look, it's a problem because now creativity is on the low in the Arsenal team.
So Gyökeres is not getting the number.
He's not getting the service he wants.
But Gyökeres target man is not getting us the numbers. But Arsenal are bossing things up. What you are saying is true. Sometimes depending on how the coach so in your target man. But what I want to say is that and your target man goals. It is a way your coach not a target man now need target man. There is also plan B so you to get goal. Your coach is
players No, Martin Kakari is my boy. Yeah. But you can't tell me Martin can go 2 seasons and he's not scoring. I don't go say he finds himself in glorious positions. Look at Hussein Bowie. You tell me that I should blame a coach for you getting this opportunity and missing it. Look at Hamza Issa chances are unyai. And I near Hebobi, ball not saying no. How would I go and blame Liam Rosinho for that? Liam Della ball now aboho. How do I blame a coach for that? Oh, so if the team is not creating enough, that is a problem. But if the team is creating, not saying sha, you can't blame. Hey, may you sure say Didi enyane hwa. And Anka has an opportunity to buy striker or get different sets of players. He would have gotten, I think, 1 or 2 players. The Didi I know, fine. He's a highly defensive coach. Wanshawa, on my own channel, is the reason why I had to put clean sheets across rows and they are not conceding. No. But at the end of the day, attack has been a moment opportunity to score or get goals for him. Look at the length of time it took him. Akotoko Oba and strikers nibi or Omoko. But he had to quickly do what? Get players to score. That was when Yaya Muhammad. Yaya was a midfielder. CM. But he took him up. Only say Dubansi in common 9-10. Say Dubansi na or start Oba Kruma. Yes, Renes Jake. Jake can't we feed that them. What hen I say aquatin where they was. But Bansi became one of the fiercest attackers in the Ghana Premier League until he made that move out. Why? It's all because they came to understand their work. Say player and say oh yeah. Oh, of course you're from. Ask yourself, go beside Ibrahim Tanko Patrick Razak. Look at blasters. You change the movement, they be your offside. How do you blame me as a coach if the player is not smart enough to get into these positions? Ibrahim Tanko is facing the same problem. Akofa Salam is our boy from Kwamu Future Stars Division 1. Oshe goes but Neman Kitinkiti be a kind of game who attack. He's not getting it, so they have to rely on the outside forwards, Kingsley Brahim, Mone, Salim, Mo, to be getting the goals. So when players be on more eyes for goals, even you have to focus nipo eye for goal as an outside forward. There you pay. Tell me any other. Why you? No other player. So it's a problem. You can't, and that entity I can say you can't blame him. He doesn't have an option to recruit. They said the Zitonya option. The midfield nenye. Akofa Prince Beduaba. He's actually a bit stabilized the team. Now in Kotoko central attacking midfield. Issue more Walid Fuseni and also Yadiachi or Senaya. Emmanuel Enchi Trimudenti Untimi Mobono. Said Kojuna he has to play through pain. Born in Nakujna also. How do you expect such a player to carry the burden of filling up spaces and creativity? You can't have players double task like that.
Okay, but I say, Kelvin.
Calvin common on here did not care about Didi Dramani, a quiet or a defensive minded coach. And this season, someone check as a folk a squad dinner. As I said, your day the defensive line abano checking the midfielders. About David Opafra no defense in him. Abdul Karim Nations FC no DM. And clearly a choice will both 2 defensive midfielders. At some point, or to the ball, Rafael and Ponsa. And these players are very good without the ball in terms of someone tackle. And say, did the Dramani Liga boy or no equal defensive, best defensive squad and unconceded? So we are goalkeeper now unconceded. And Pempino, it's not about goalkeeping and Kwamodemo. And working from DM the bad defense, and clearly, who say are physically fit, they are tactically disciplined.
You see why Didi is playing Rafael Ne Karim?
Yeah,
Karim on your DMs, he's a CM. Into your job, they sit in front of the defense. Karim, we CM, give that responsibility of doing the box-to-box work. Now Hussein, any extra creative work in the final third. What I say?
Yeah.
And if you look at these two players, they are creative. But why Neshabo? That's where the problem is. And they are creating. And unim Didia, oh no, one shana, okay, any time Kotoko start here, 1-0, 1-1, 2-1. One shana, on my own shit. So that is his style. He won't let you score. All he needs is a clinical finisher or his outside forward. Those times, during his time, he made Richard Ampon start scoring. Or start to say in a boa kotoko. But now I had to focus. Why you and Sha? And I make an ask yourself after why you play a bena would need to say how to focus. Why you know how we should go a mile to focus.
Hamza is consistent. This is what just
that is the problem.
Yes, and but Andy, me sure say Oba be fa course no.
Andy be fa course no. So okay na dey want to be carry by. Is that maso kase Zidane ni Ronaldinho masa.
Tama Osman
me say me pacho. O kase who feel Ronaldinho no problem.
Yeah.
Only player who feel him. But Ronaldinho who doing kase. Ronaldinho ahead of Zidane take all boxes down. Zidane. And the maso kase Ronaldinho adi Ballon d'Or 2 nya no croje 1. Omi you be adi Ballon d'Or 1. Ronaldinho adi world best 2. Zidane adi 3. And Zidane we only Real Madrid. Why Zidane or Juventus?
But Ronnie Ballon d'Or 204 and 205. Why did 2?
Why did 1 only 2?
And FIFA best player.
Why did 2?
FIFA best player 2.
And we get 3.
And Zidane
did 3. Or did 3. World best. Why did 3? What are you talking about? The fact that and this is a guy Zidane now who can ask him. Let's talk about even titles.
Yeah.
Zidane maybe out here in Real Madrid in Kwa because you're Barcelona here. No problem. But I'm not near different football in China. Near President as near those players as you ever know Juventus. As I never heard Real Madrid. Now Zidane ball even Juventus. Never half of the ball Real Madrid. So Zidane with Juventus 98 Obana. And what I'm saying is that if you have Ronaldinho as ever in count, don't go and say Zidane film. Now even let's even talk about consistency. Yeah. Let's talk about lifespan. Boy. Now Ronaldinho in his lifespan of ball. Over tell you 3 or 4 seasons per I can say this is Ronaldinho. Yeah. Look at Zidane. Zidane from 98. Zidane Ginasso to 2006 when he played at the World Cup and was a runner up. Let's not do that. And Zidane time so now was Zidane time nowadays. Oh, hey, Zidane time. Even when they were going to France 98, France's best player was Yuri Jokaev.
Yeah.
Then Zidane. Now in France, they
had doubt of winning the World Cup.
Ginola, that time, every jacket dropping. That time, Ginola. Now, a university man, a honorary degree in football entertainment.
Yeah.
That time, his time at Tottenham Spurs. Drop Zidane. The first game, boy, second game on your record, third game, Mobi, fourth game, and Obama second half. But he single-handedly won the World Cup in the final. Sorry against. Don't
even
listen,
in that semis. The semis against
Ronaldinho. Nobody me. I'm also a fan of Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
But don't play Zidane. Zidane. One is Zidane.
Chairman, any day Ronaldinho is ahead of Zidane. Any day. Easy crowd.
Okay.
Their money easy. Even Zidane, no 98 World Cup. But how many matches, my boy? Final no better they say no, but almost
against Croatia. You watch him against Croatia.
He had record on for how many matches? And before the record, what was the impact? He started World Cup, it was Henry.
Henry no.
Only South Africa Henry say go. Zidane after the World Cup.
Henry?
Yes.
Was not
only South Africa.
Henry limelight. Listen, Henry France 98. What's Henry day? France 98 nyabutre. Nienka France as throw. France Henry nkahunkra. Niabo France players. Henry nkahunkra.
South Africa, France. It was Henry.
Henry
was best guy player of the game. Zidane on your red card go by. lose too much. Final no
when lose too much so he missed the group stages and Obaya no
walk about miss group stage Obaya the final like no when he get a player do the team maybe they are well respected omoye little crab by but chairman Ballon d'Or Ronaldo did you know the Croatian team in 98 now the Croatian team impact of Ronaldinho
Maxwell say Osha Henry awunim no and ordinary quachri in France 98 and I make Catrono France 98 France team no it was all about Steven Guvash Yuri Jokaev Omonana France and Domus Manopiti Lilian Thuram Press no come to that time Henry Tinchain Henry
Henry Abone South Africa, Henry Bobby. I think it's
what I'm saying is that they make France
latter games Zidane played very well. That means Zidane the last World Cup man of them he played better than 98.
Let's not misinform the public. France, South Africa, and you're not on the ball first game. France qualify you know and I'm Kurani Bem and Henry Mobile that Trazigi because they were the future of Omutimino. What you say? It will come about Zidane, even Zidane know about that tournament. That time now you joke I have war Inter Milan. No, me say France this Steven Guvachi, but when we say France goes here because double now the chance of France second game against Saudi Arabia. And Zidane record.
Yes.
And Zidane may say the last group game, Anna France are qualified. And Oba then almost second round, Oba second half.
Yeah.
And one half of the difficult games. France, the most difficult game France played in that World Cup was not the final. It was against Croatia.
Yeah.
That was when Lilian Thuram scored those 2 goals. Also France tournament now. Tobasi. Some Henry 2 goals in the match. France are qualified you and grab a boy 2 goals. And you turn at Yomokoi. Henry don't count. Henry's main tournament was a youth. Those when Henry had come to the lineup. What I say? I'm not Henry Abemuno. Any euros. But what I'm saying is that men money looking like way worried and only Zidane time that time they were players who. That time not Devil Shuka a friend say Figo no many woman. There were players around. Even Ronaldo organized. There was Rivaldo.
Yeah.
Oh, Ronaldinho played. Gaucho the born was a Bokram and Yefe. But don't say that. Because in terms of achievement, there is nothing Ronaldinho has achieved Zidane has not.
Yeah.
This is a guy who now the referee France Zidane. More of Zidane.
Zidane so achieve be Ronaldinho so achieve.
The whole world is on their best player 3 times.
Yeah.
Ronaldinho so
on YouTube Ronaldinho achieve Ballon d'Or 2.
Ballon d'Or. Best player.
World Cup Zidane ageno. Ono so age Copa America. But me say the impact of
players in winning those trophies.
Zidane
in 1998, Zidane in France getting to the final 2006 at club level. That Champions League goal and victory against Bayern Leverkusen surpasses almost everything Ronaldinho did at Barcelona.
98.
Ronaldinho let's be sincere. Ronaldinho with the Barcelona team. Ask yourself, without Henry Claassen,
extended show
someone had to
Maxwell.
What about 3 or 4 players at 98? 98 and Zidane low. So 98 kwa FIFA can okra. Nka player of the season is Ronaldo senior. Ronaldo Luis Nazario then.
No, Ronaldinho 2000.
Because even fair play.
No.
Because Zidane final no head ball
Yapon. Ochina kotokore ha say bobo e wo Baba Sports Stadium. Eno na ye.
Asem no ye nyina nka no. Won say you team, utimi ko to team mu.
Yeah.
Now we flourish.
Yeah.
When you will ho team ni you no.
Thank you.
There are 2 things.
Yes.
You will team ni you no. And now we Real Madrid ni. Real Madrid beating Bayern Leverkusen in that Champions League now mo je no. Zidane won the Champions League for Real Madrid.
Every Madridista has
Zidane won it. Every
Madridista acknowledges that.
Yanshe Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho won the Champions League with Barcelona. He was very instrumental, but it wasn't just him. Born and even about national teams. Yes. France team J World Cup in 98. I will do World Cup final in 2006. France team or the ball or the Euros. Yes. It was all Zidane until Henry formed by in the Euros. No, yes. It was all Zidane. Now, can you say the same thing about Ronaldinho in Brazil? So Ronaldinho single-handedly won Brazil anything. 2002. When there was Ronaldo. Yeah. Even in 2002, the best player of the Brazilian team was Ronaldo.
Yeah. Anytime we speak Zidane, now I can't France national team 4 years tournament, 2 years tournament. Ronaldinho Barca, now Barca was at the verge where collapse cry.
Oh, nobody is taking that away.
All back corner, now Barca is number 1 in the world. It's impact, so he also made it.
Zidane
times stars are no more Madrid. And also say radio stars are never Barca. Zidane time now Figo more as Galacticos now stars and also say radio Barca.
The Galacticos there was a Galacticos. He was signing
no be on no team but now so team no be far be number 1 in the world now only stars say Zidane there on your Ronaldo that's all talent.
What I'm saying is man money Ronaldinho there go to the ball come mani akono ball share the ball come mani akono don't misconstrue two things and no cancer come no tell no friend skills man we do the ball to mazu to America and then they go to the ball the can say Ronaldinho was phenomenal in his prime. Yeah, he was exceptional. But Ronaldinho ain't yet the level of consistency Zidane had. Ronaldinho need time prime power. Ronaldinho. What about 4-5 seasons? Yeah. What important is it? Zidane spanned from 97. Way to 2006, 2007. What you say?
Oh yes. No, Juventus
in Juventus in 1998 he won the best player in Italy. Towasi. The world best no
because Ronaldinho so now called the French league or no single-handedly and on my friend league and also in that time
in 1996 Towasi in 1996 so we need the Continental Cup with Juventus in 19 only FIFA best no. Yeah. Only FIFA best no but Juventus. Also over here.
He won it based on what he did at Juventus.
No,
Zidane the any World Cup near the man. Oh, club level now that time before the World Cup. Even now can see World Cup. Chairman Zidane we don't argue like that. Chairman I can say World Cup now France crying Zidane you man. It means that before the World Cup, Zidane crowd and player because Zidane was not Frank player.
Zidane World Cup in 2002. Ghana's main man was Thomas Partey.
Exactly.
But the World Cup, who was our best player? It was Kudus.
Yeah.
Kudus took the shine.
Yeah.
The mere fact that if you go on paper as the one out the team bar and just all no team
exactly.
This is a man not true because you guys were not following France. Yeah. Mama Zidane, he won the Italian league for 2 consecutive times with Juventus, 97, 98.
League final,
yes. He played in the Champions League final and lost.
Nyame ado china 3 p.m. Baba Yara Sport 5 p.m. Baba Yara Sport Stadium. Ye kwa kobo ye Ghana's Super Clash. Inti no series here. Mamenya quick of the birthdays now you know yen sorry in free ejumadi so na abisho semeto. So unfortunately for a technical hinge bintino yentimi mfa course na wasn't pick call but yentimi emfa course no to see because of technical issue be a draw me attention to intimi MPK a course no inti ebesere monfanche say ne yintimi MPK mo course no for that reason nyame adoma minim say after the game no san komo nyina ebe san so aba happy birthday Kwadiama Sharon ewa makum ene your birthday happy birthday to you from King's Mission guys nyina we say yemfa PFDs ne wish you a special happy birthday to Sharon happy birthday to you nyankopon shao so ene Mario of Mario's collection ewa Asafo ene Mario enso birthday yen wish Mario enso a happy birthday Mario happy birthday to you ebio afia sewa we dey edin me ma me din prekope afia sewa ene your birthday wo ginyase happy birthday to you. Hey Trent na bibi aboko there. Okay. If you are happy birthday to you. Nyankopon shraw na onhwe also na bibi anso enya come from. If you have a wonderful birthday, happy birthday come and sweat me the amount. Sanso and we say yemfa happy birthday emfama abena sewa brefo ewo Canada. Na we ifri nana ama papa bi wayoba eno say yema happy birthday nti abena sewa brefo our Canada happy birthday to you as well. So ena Biggie Marcus of Biggie Marcus Ventures was Central Market Dubai ena Biggie Marcus when na Biggie birthday yenwishi Biggie Marcus and so a happy birthday today. And I say Bedu Prince and so edin birthday ne na we every unia poba our NND pharmacy and I say young we show a happy birthday inti Bedu Prince happy birthday to you. And I feel we so Kwadiama candy we if you sister and mama baby and I say young we share a candy and so a special happy birthday and fancy candy once no happy birthday to you. And now on the 14th nature and a Valentine's Day no said the Edika can and a Kupiemo Gigi's pub a child room just so a child room Nenumri and Yasim Ketuakra live band Chiamu den and then so Dofonsa Namu Mediasa is answered MC icon any DJ a cat omina session yo kama ewo Gigi's airport ntiene yenhia ewo adwoso acha krom na yemfa bibia enso enka ho
Andy yewie Zidane ne Ronaldinho dieno banyame ado ochena house so le kotoko history to settle onim say these two teams in the league omo 119 kotoko I win 41 emu 40 I draw and a has I win 38. So has the folk still has 3 games. Almost bet me and the Kotokwaba levels into Ochina Yensho Baba Yara.
Okay. Young fancy come with us Christian Maxwell and Chairman Bright can come with Metrana Kojanumano, Emma or not the other side. And I did man. Jacob I just said Bright Usu any team Nina Clifford Nom Trent Nom Jarenum and so Eka home here the by. Me sorry, but they are Santo Koronum, sorry, Miss Ramo, Mamu Yami, because I could elbow home tino. And I'm a woman, my house for Munyami, Bacho, Mamunyami, Sada and Mabo Kotokonum, there ye, Omunabo as the home team, Tibisremo, Mr. Bupa. Nakobayad, my Bishia.